Oh, hey guys, it's time for us to test the volume, so tell us if we sound like a piece of dog shit sitting out in the sun. Because it's that time of the year where it's summer and dog shit smells really bad. Just like my voice. Happy Thursday, everybody, which is also 420. Also, Scourge. Wait, no, what do people call you?
I don't know.
Just the Scourge. Sega. Can I call you the, for short?
No, just Scourge, for the love of fuck.
Ew, but I feel like I'm role-playing. Okay, how does Scourge sound? How do I sound? I'm Evan. Ceci's not here. Ceci sucks. Ceci is here, and she heard me say that she sucks. That's really great. I'm about to lose a viewer right now. And a subscriber, probably. So, yeah, let us know how our volumes are. Is it good? Is it good? I need a good. I need a good before I start the singing improv. I need a good. Give me a good, guys. Give me a good. I need one good. I'm gonna get a lot of goods, even though I want one good, because it's so delayed. I just need the first good I see. I don't see a good yet.
Nobody put good in the chat.
Give me a good, thank you.
For fuck's sake.
Darius is good. Now here comes all the goods. Alright. Here comes the goods.
There it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now I'm going to switch over to the Discord. So now is your chime. Now is the chime to get to the Discord. If you don't know what my Discord is, it's in the description. This is where I do singing improv. I'm going to change the music to royalty-free music. We're going to do some rock, whether it be funk rock or whatever. That's just going to be royalty-free music in the background for a little bit while I improvise. And you guys write lyrics. It's always terrible, but it's only for like 4 minutes. No big deal. So we're going to make that silky smooth transition to singing improv. And Scourge, you can stay or you can go. It's up to you. Right now it's showing our chat, which is not what it's supposed to be showing. I'll go to lyric writing. There we go. All right. Now I got to turn down for what? And change to Basic Metal 3. Heavy metal. Royalty-free music, everyone. I don't know why that voice came out of me, but when I heard that riff, I'm like, yeah, bitch. It's time for us to get metal, my dudes. Are you ready to be metal? You guys better write some fucking metal lyrics in there. Because if it's not metal, then, I mean, you could fucking do whatever you want, honestly. I'm not ready. I'm stalling right now. I'm, like, getting through. This is your chance to write some lyrics. Okay.
That's a good one right there.
Here we go. I got some. Here I come. Rougher than the Knuckles. The best of them. Rougher than Knuckles. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't chuckle. I was expecting Knuckles, to be honest.
True.
Wait, what about... Okay, wait. Let's see if I can do an actual metal voice. This is no melody, this song. Wait. Man, nights. That ass looks nice in those tights. No, I don't like this song. I'm skipping it. It's pretty funny to have metal for a little bit, but I don't like it. This one's more upbeat. I like this one. Darkness. No parents. I will fucking cut your neck open. If I'm Knuckles and you're Knuckles, who's flying the plane? I wanna die. I need more lyrics, guys. And the song ends because I died. Ceci wants me to die. What else is fucking new?
Oh my fucking god. Emerl need monk in the fucking chat from Sonic Show.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo me, relatable. Evan is guy. I swear the Night Squad writes that every single time for the singing improv. Evan is guy. Let's jump. What else is there? I need more lyrics. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. I need your help. What the heck? What the fuck did you say to me, you little bitch? Sega X Martic. I'll have you know. Wait. I'll have you know. I graduated the top of my class in Sonic memology. No one's typing that. I'm coming up with the good shit. I graduated top of my class. Ceci, you type so slow. Evan is still ga. I'm about to cut this out of the streams. People aren't typing fast enough. You don't type it in the chat there. You type it on the Discord so it shows up. Oh, here we go. I have no ass, whoa. Don't approve of him, but gotta fuck him. This Sonic fucking has a purpose. This cum flows in Sonic's rugged ass. Right on! I will be the one who cucked your heart free. tits, tits, and more tits. Thanks, Scourge. Come on my dick. Evan, more like Devin. I don't know how to write lyrics. Did you try to like fuse Dad and Evan together? If I'm keeping my balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Move quick or my life is over. One strike, just a feint, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why, but I'm ready to. Spy cam out now. A chance at a new start. There's no time for indecision. Fucking Knuckles.
That's actually pretty good.
Is a frickle licking my cock. Okay, I'm about done with this shit. Good thing I only reserved 5 minutes for this fucking shit. Okay.
That was good.
Okay. The camera's not even on me. Hi, guys. I need to tilt it. Wait. Am I in the center of the fucking frame? My camera was pointed at the wall. It doesn't matter. I was afraid of deep web people coming to get me. Because they're gonna come get me. Where is the Google Doc that I need? Oh my god, this open source music is making me want to die. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. Alright, I'm sorry guys. We're gonna play some more Sonic Battle music. You don't have to listen to stupid open source music. Dangerous Waves is what it's called. A surfer dude is in trouble, and you can help him. I don't know. That's just the story I made. Hi guys! Welcome to another perfect redesign stream. Why isn't the fucking music playing? Come on. Play. You gotta press the play button to get it fucking working. That's why it's 18 plus, everybody. If you're wondering, we're not gonna be drawing Emerl porn. We're gonna be swearing a lot.
Oh man. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not why I'm here.
So, my name is Evan. Don't call me Mardik, or I'll jump off a bridge into a big bowl of spaghetti and burn, because it'll be really hot. And I have a guest with me. Introduce yourself.
I am the TheSegaScourge, the Sonic theorist. Don't know why I did that throat
That's a
clear.
really
I do
long
Sonic
name.
theories and stuff, etc.
Anyway, so you're probably wondering what we're doing here, or maybe you're not, because it's all the people that know me. But we're gonna do a perfect redesign, perfect in quotes, because it's the most ideal design. It's to show you guys that it's impossible to make every single person happy, so we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens if we break up a design into all these different parts, and have you vote for your favorite aesthetic or body part or what the hell ever. And then we'll draw it at the end and see what it looks like, and see if you guys like it and see if you guys don't like it. It's always fun to express opinions in the Sonic fandom, am I right? Anyway.
No.
So in Emerald's case, we have it broken up like so. We have headpiece / crown shape, eyes, mouth plate, arms / hands, chest / body, lower body, legs and feet, weapon, and color schemes. We don't normally do color schemes. We always run into a problem with color schemes. Everyone's like, I want his arms to be red. Now, thank goodness, Emerl has built-in color schemes in his game, because if you didn't know, if you equip a certain skill for colors, he changes into one of these several colors. So you'll have a chance to vote for your favorite parts. So what I recommend is just looking at the category that you're that's in question, I guess, that you're looking at, and then just vote for the number. So every poll is you're gonna see 1 to 10, depending on if they have that many options, and then just vote for your favorite one. I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh yeah, no, there's one more thing I gotta say. Good thing I remembered it. We have a raffle today. I thought you guys might like this. The raffle today is a Shadow plush. I didn't get a chance to give away a Shadow plush when I did do a perfect redesign of Shadow. If you haven't seen the Shadow perfect redesign, it ended up pretty cool. My drawing skills aren't as good as they were, or as they are right now, but I didn't give away a Shadow plushie, so I felt like I owed that to you guys. So we have a raffle today for a chance to win that. You know, assuming you don't already have one of these. But 1 ticket is $2, 2 tickets is $3, 4 tickets is $5, and 9 tickets is $10? I chose the worst font to make it legible for me from a far distance. I'm talking too fast. Oh my god, I'm already sweating, like always. Ah! That song was loud. Alright, let's switch back to this. So guys, you're gonna get a chance to vote. Let's see, I am gonna have the polls end at 6:20 my time. So I'll share the link with you guys. Anyone that has the link can view. So, there we go. There's your link. You can start voting. I'll post it as we're discussing further designs later on. Oh man, I can tell it's one of those days where I can't speak properly. Just bear with me. I take speed over understandability. That's a word. There was something else I was gonna do. Oh my god.
You take speed?
I take speed, everyone.
Evan takes speed,
You
everyone.
heard it
Twitter.
here.
Yeah,
I hate
heard it here first.
living. So 6:20 is gonna be our timer. I'm just gonna get our timer in the corner there. Beautiful. So you've got around 15 minutes to, you know, vote. I gotta turn down the Sonic Battle music. I don't know if you guys are okay with it, but it's way too fucking loud for my poor little ears. So we're gonna turn down that music. As much as I love it, I gotta be able to hear my buddy Scourge. Not the real Scourge. Scourge is dead because the Archie comics are dead, but we'll get to that. So while you guys are voting for 15 minutes, we're gonna talk about all the fucking designs that this fucking character has, which I thought there was like 2, which it seems to be everyone else's opinion on the matter. But no, as you'll see on screen right now, Sonic Boom had to go and fuck everything up. I like the cartoon, okay? Chill out, everybody. The game was just not finished, okay?
People are going to be triggered because we're including the Sonic Boom robots at all, even though they basically are Gizzle.
Looking at this picture, there is no way you can't say that this is not based on Emerl. It has to be included. Even though it's outlandish and weird. Yeah. Wait, story perspective.
You look at the Ancients, and they're basically like the Echidnas, and then you've got like Defectors, which was Lyric, and that's like the Nocturnus, and Lyric created these, or in conjunction with the Ancients. That's basically Gizoid. And a lot of them have very Gizoid-esque features.
I linked edit mode for the dog. I did?
Oh my god.
Everyone can edit it. Oh my god. I did. Everyone can edit it.
What have you done,
shit.
Evan? What have you done?
I did a bad thing. Oh no. I hope no one fucks it up.
Please don't fuck it up. Someone will, you know someone will.
Yeah, someone's gonna fuck it up. I already got a donation. The Chaos Spirit donated $9. I'm already sweating. I sent an editable link. Please don't fuck it up. You could fuck it up. I'll just have to find... What I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to copy and paste all the polls. I'm going to take a screenshot of the results just in case anything happens so that we don't run into a situation where I have to start everything over again. But don't take that as permission to fuck everything up, please. It was bound to happen one day. That's what a stream is. It's live, so you can fuck it up. That's what makes it entertaining.
Because I'm here.
But
actually, I didn't tell you, Evan, but like it's a curse when I appear in streams. Shit usually fucks up, so should have told you that.
You know what? I think you did tell me that actually. So yeah, I'm just gonna back everything up. I've already done it, so we're good. I got a donation. It's from the Chaos Spirit. I'm going to read it. Don't worry. Hold on. Give me the fucking shadow. I am the founder of Shad Ceci. I rightfully deserve it. So Ceci donating $9. That gets her 4 tickets. All right. 4 tickets for Ceci. I'll keep track of.
Oh my god.
Actually, I should keep track of her on the safe document. I'm gonna do that just in case something happens. I'm trusting you guys with this one, though.
People are saying in the chat. They're saying quick, post dicks.
Oh, man. It's already a disaster.
In before someone adds Emerald porn.
Okay. So, it doesn't really matter. I don't really have to show that screen too much anymore. I trust people. So, we are going to talk about the designs. Back again, what you were saying is, yeah, they were connected somehow. And, oh my god, I have to turn on my fan. You're gonna start being able to see through my shirt that's white. Holy fuck. Ugh! Alright, so this design is from Sonic Boom. Oh god, this is gonna be a hell of a fucking stream, guys. I got another donation. Nico TGP donated $3. It may not be that pixel hat, but hey, here's $3. Also, I can't breath. By the way, San Ceci is a better ship. Thank you, Nico. San Ceci is a better ship. Oh my god. So, Nico donating $3 gets him 2 tickets. So Nico gets 2 tickets. I'm gonna put it on that safe document.
Nice.
Nico. Good job. All right. Woo! Actually, I forgot to mention, in the speed of everything, I gotta make sure I mention this. The TheSegaScourge made that document for the most part. I just like went in and reviewed everything and made sure everything was gonna work. But Scourge made that. I normally make it, and he saved me a lot of fucking time. So thank you so much for doing that.
Minus the word tits that's currently floating around in there.
As long as it functions.
Let me just take that out.
Yeah, you know what?
For the most part.
For the most part, yeah. So don't fuck it up. He worked really hard, and I just went and botched it all up for him. But, you know.
It's cool.
That's how a live stream
the
is.
gimmick, the thing is like we were worried that there was like too much of a limited palette to choose from in terms of Emerl designs, but when I looked it up, it turns out that there's a lot to choose from, which is why we've included a bit of the Chronicles Gizoid types. We've got some Archie stuff, we've got some Sonic the Comic stuff actually, which is pretty cool, and we've obviously included the Boom mechs as well. Gives us a large palette to work with.
Yeah, so there's a lot of designs, so we got to get through them really quick. This one, the first time I saw this one, it wasn't covered in ice, and I haven't played Sonic Boom, so does he have some sort of ice ability? What is that ice cannon on his arm?
It's basically kind of like a freezer type. It's mainly an ice type in the game. I think there's a fire one as well. You know, there's all the basic elemental enemies.
Because that one is so Emerald, it's not even fucking funny. Like,
I know.
And then once you see this one, you can't unsee it.
There does exist a design of it without the ice, but I cannot for the life of me find it.
Yeah, it's not in high quality, so that's why I went with this one. Okay, let's move on to this one. So what do you think of the Sonic Boom enemies? I guess we don't really have to speak too much about this because we kind of did the whole spiel on it. But, what do you think of the enemies?
I mean, if we're speaking about these mechs, I guess they're pretty cool. They did feel a little bit samey in some parts, though.
Yeah, they don't really... I don't know, like, it's... Sonic Boom, for me, design-wise, just took everything that's, like, very Sonic about Sonic and made it not that.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Like, none of the enemies feel diversified in any way. Like, they have all these really interesting weapons that you can see on the weapon section, but they don't really come into play. None of them are cool. They don't do anything specific. They're all just very, very predictable enemies with basic laser weapons and stuff. They're really slow, they're really easy to kill, their hitbox is like fucking shitty. I don't know.
Yeah, they're generic as hell. Let's move on.
They are generic.
This is another guy.
From a design perspective, I kind of like them.
Well, yeah, this looks like something that somebody would, like, graduate out of design school and be like, I did a good job. And it's like, okay, yeah, great, but, like, get your own style.
Yeah.
You gave us the edit link. I just opened it and can't edit anything. The file is saved. Well, I sent a new link. That new link is not the edit one. I fixed my previous mistakes. I got another donation. Evan, it's ya space dork. That dabs from Discord. Dab for me, Evan, or you're a mean person. Beck. Oh, I remember, yeah, she's got a really beautiful wall that's got, like, stars and shit. If you're wondering what's on my lap, it's a fan. I can't do this. Yeah, I'm assuming that your name is Becky? Beck? I'm gonna call you Beck, but thank you, Beck, so much for the donation, the $3 donation. That gets you, oh, shit. Gets you 2 tickets. I can't remember my own prices, and it's every stream. I'm gonna write you down as Beck. I'm sure I'll know what that means. Beck and Beck. Good job. Alright, thank you so much for the donations, guys. Also...
Can I sway the votes?
What? What do you mean, sway the votes?
I want to sway the votes, guys. Pick one with the fucking one eye. That'd look really weird.
No!
Also...
It's gotta look good. It's gotta look good, guys. Don't listen to this kid. I don't know who this kid is. Alright, keep moving on. We don't have a lot of time. Holy crap. So this guy, the big beady eye, he looks like he's wearing a baseball cap, the way that he's got his horn on his head. What do you think of this guy?
Oh, the Archie he's called Fix-It. He's a little gizoid that works with a girl called Relic. She is an archaeologist studying echidna lore on Knuckles' island, and she has her little gizoid helper with her. He is called Fix-It, and he doesn't do anything except fix shit, as his name suggests.
He looks like a fixer-upper. He looks very, very innocent. I don't necessarily know why he has to be Emerl. Like,
exactly. He's just a random gizoid, I think. They never really specify what his deal is, but I assume he's, you know, a different class because he has, like, green eyes and shit instead of the blue, and they're, you know, a different shape and so on. But yeah, he's met Omega and hilarity has ensued and stuff.
Wait, so wait, in the comic he's like a funny character?
Well, he met Omega, and Omega was like, you know, hello, inferior model, what is your function? He says, I fix things, and he says, with weapons, and he was like, you know, what are your weapons? He was like, I don't have weapons. He was like, what do you do? He was like, I fix things. He said, so you can destroy them again. And it was just like, ...
Oh, another donation! The Sonic Show donated $5. This donation is sponsored by SegaScourge's
Oh yeah.
Monk.
It's an in-joke, Monk, yeah. Basically, it's a vape. Just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that.
The Sonic Show gets... Fuck, I just looked at it. Sonic Show gets 4 tickets. The Sonic Show gets 4 tickets.
Ooh.
4 tickets. I wrote the Sonic shoe, but no one can see it, so I don't care. All right, thank you so much, The Sonic Show. Put me on your show, please. I'll probably regret it, but put me on it. By the way, this design is in the Sonic the Comic Online. If you're wondering what the hell it's from, it's not from the Archie comics. I don't know if you already said that. My mind is all over the fucking place.
Wait, what? I thought we were talking about the little one with the circular green eyes, right?
Yeah, is he not from the Sonic the Comic?
No, he's from Archie.
What?
The one that looks like fucking has like Chaos Jaw, the liquid jaw. That's a Sonic the Comic. That's STC.
Nico donated $2. Nico, I did dab. I dabbed already. I literally dabbed and then flew off a frame. And then went back just so you could see both of my arms were in the dabbing position. Who the hell are you? But I'll take your $2 if you're gonna call me a shit. And I'll put you in the raffle. $2 gets you one more ticket, Nico. Thank you so much, Nico. Nico's a good guy. Not because he pays me, but because I hang out with him in the Discord. By the way, if you ever want to hang out, especially after this stream in particular, I'll probably be hanging out. Oh my god, who is that? Dragonian Mike donated $20.
Damn, son.
Who are you? And also, I want you all to know what's going through my head right now and what you're telling me. I'm giving away a Shadow plushie, so I'm making more money.
Yeah.
Should I give away Shadow merchandise every single time? It's the Shadow Show! Get ready! We're gonna do Shadow voices and Shadow music and Shadow improv and Shad Sessy forever. I don't think Shad Sessy's cool, but I'll say Shad Sessy forever because thanks for your donation. I'm a YouTube whore. Dragonian Might. So that gets you... Scourge, quick, what's 9 times 2?
What? It's 18. Wow.
Thanks.
That was really random.
No, it's because that's how many tickets he gets.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So I'm putting down his name that many times because who is donating? Why? We're not gonna get through the stream. SPD64 donates $5 because I don't have this plushie yet. Also, waft. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, there's so many fucking in-jokes flying around because I'm in here. Don't even worry about it.
Waft. So $5 gets her 4 tickets. 4 tickets it is for SPD64. 4 tickets. This is the hardest part. 1, 4. Good job. All right, let's talk about these designs. We literally have 4 minutes. Let's go. All right, so this is from the Archie comic. I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Fuck it. Yeah, no.
Gotta do my homework.
The little one with the green circular eyes is from the Archie comics. He's called Fix It.
What about this guy?
The one with the chaos features is from STC Online. We included STC Online because it's basically semi-canon to the Sonic the Comic universe because artists like Nigel Kitching and I believe Nigel Dobbin occasionally do strips for Sonic the Comic Online, and it's not completely fan-ran, so it's kind of semi-official, and it's fucking cool. And I know he kind of looks like Emerl anyway, but he has a sleeker eye design, his jaw shape is more pointed, he has the chaos features in his other form. That's a totally different bag of dicks that we can go into because he's completely different from normal Emerl. But yeah.
So wait, you were talking about the Chaos one, the one that's on screen right now? Okay, alright. I don't know anything about this one. I think it looks really, really cool, and I included the mouth. Scourge didn't normally. Why didn't you? Because I was like, yo, let's go there. If they want him to be like a Chaos fusion thing, I'm like... Well, can you imagine what that would look like with the Rouge color palette? I'm being
the only reason I didn't include it is because like it's not his base form, you know? It's just one of the
I normally disclude situationals. I don't blame you for feeling that way, but like it just looks
so
rad.
For example, the one with the Knuckles fists. That was just a random transformation that he had.
But like, it's so cool! And it doesn't feel totally alien for Emerl to just have fists because he can get
technically,
abilities.
Emerl could technically have any appendage he wanted if he wanted.
Because he's a robot.
He could have fucking Solaris's wings if he wanted.
Streams streams cancel. Emerl can be whatever he wants. He's a robot.
Exactly.
Fuck it, who cares?
There is no redesign.
Alright, so we were just talking about this, the Knuckles fists. There's a alteration where he has Knuckles' fists. So vote for them if you like Knuckles. We already spoke about that. This is what he looks like without all that shit. So he's got claws, things, and pretty much like the standard Emerl, except his eyes are a little bit more angrier and his chin's pointed. Slight differences, like his limbs are very like circular, like those circular things. He looks like the Michelin Man, but really skinny and, you know, black.
I don't think we specified on the weapon section, but if you vote number 6 for the weapon section, that basically means no weapon of any kind.
Yeah, I feel like they know that. Are you looking at the Google Doc? Have they just totally fucked it up?
No. I'm still on it. There's no fuckage going on.
Thank you for moderating that. My gosh. All right, so what do you think of this orange guy? We literally have 1 minute before voting is supposed to be done. So we gotta, like, orange guy with the weird, like, rocket kind of headpiece.
Wait, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up.
I know, I'm...
Pubes. Wait, that's the STC one again, right? With the ball form joints. He has, like,
no,
ball
it's
joints
Chronicles. It's the Chronicles one, the orange one.
Oh, it's the Chronicles one. Yeah, I just see it. Yeah, no, yeah. That's, oh fuck, I can't remember his name. I think he has like some weird name, like Sharab or some shit like that. He's just one of Emerald's 2 brothers, and yeah, I like him a lot.
His brothers?
Emerald has 2 brothers. He was made in a line of 3. He's the strongest out of his 3 brothers. The 2 other brothers were in Chronicles. I like this design because it looks like he has like knuckle dusters on or something because of the color scheme on his fists. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, our timer's up, but I'm just whatever. We're just gonna finish. All right, so this guy, it's just Emerald, but his headpiece looks like the orange guy, but he's got this little like weird. Is it like a laser sword, like from frickin' what is it? Halo? Oh, I don't like this song. I gotta skip it. Keep talking though.
That's cool.
It just holds a note going. It's just like, why?
I think your face like twitching all over them, but yeah.
My face is twitching?
No, it's fine. Don't panic. That's yeah.
What's wrong?
The main. Don't worry, I'm fucking scaring you. There's like nothing going on. That design you currently have up is basically one of the standard Gizoid kind of warriors that I believe can copy techniques like normal Emerl can, like any Gizoid can, except he mostly uses like that kind of laser blade apparatus on his wrist. It's kind of the gist of it. He's kind of like think Emerl, but mass-produced version. You know what I mean?
Mass-produced? But he doesn't look mass-produced. Like when I think mass-produced, I think like lower quality.
Well,
he looks
good. Is technically low quality because like he's so much fucking. Those type was so much weaker than like Emerald's 3 brothers. You know what I mean?
Why does he have brothers? It doesn't make sense. They're just different model numbers.
He was made in a line of 3, and they're considered his brothers. You know, like how Gamma said Beta like was his brother or whatever.
Hi, Darth Sonic. He asked Senpai to notice him. All right. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Does he refer to him as a brother though?
I remember them saying, I swear, don't quote me on this, but I do remember them saying brother at one point. And I remember one of the Gizoids, like either the blue one, it might have been the orange one actually, but one of them was like really crazy and psychotic.
Scourge, did you just assume their gender?
Yes, I did.
I knew there was something weird about calling them brothers. You fucking shit. It's a robot. It doesn't have a dick. Look at that thigh gap, though. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, there you go. The red/orange one is Skylar, and the blue one is Charib, I think. That's how they're pronounced.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at right now. I love his, like, shark-esque, finny-looking thing. Does he have a water ability? He better have a water ability, or
he's basically... He's the one that's much more better for fighting in the water. Like basically there was a part where in the game where the room is completely submerged in water and all the characters got completely fucked up by him. Like they couldn't do anything to stop him. He was just too powerful in the water. Like even Sonic and everyone couldn't take him on.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
How do the Gizoids function in Chronicles? Are they like part of the Echidna clan or no?
Yeah, they work with the Nocturnus, you know, the evil Echidnas. Yeah.
Shit.
They are their machines at the end of the day. They can command them to do anything. So, including fuck each other.
Papa Evan, wait, you can do anything including each other? Including each other. That's why they have brothers.
Like I said, they can basically morph any apparatus onto their bodies. If they want like 12 dicks or something, then...
Alright. Yeah. Speaking of 12 dicks, look at this big macho version of Emerl. This is the one from Chronicles as well, where he's got a big staff, and he's just like football player Emerl. Hi guys, what's up? I'm Emerl. Emerl.
I believe they are called Gizoid Sentinels or something along those lines. And
oh shit.
Yeah. they apparently think that wheels are a better form of mobility.
If I'm not hanging myself. Victor's in the chat and he's being suicidal.
Cool.
Yeah, you didn't include the wheel there too, and I'm like, shit, fuck, dude. Like, I almost missed that. That would have been so sad if we, like, missed the opportunity to have him have wheel legs.
He's just gonna have a fucking tire for legs.
I think both of us together make two halves of a whole idiot, right? Like, I don't know anything about the Gizoids in Sonic the Comics, the Archie. I don't know about it in Chronicles even. Just 3 things I coincidentally don't play. I know about him in battle, and I love him in battle, but I just Googling around, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that was there, but not here. So I just had the common sense.
It's weird how much exposition was in Sonic Chronicles. Like, there is more exposition in Sonic Chronicles than I think any Sonic game ever. It tries its best to explain so much and connect to so many other games, like Adventure and Battle and the Advanced series, and it really tries to bridge gaps. Yeah,
that's good. I don't know. I think Chronicles is underrated. I didn't get through it all because I just don't like RPGs as a genre. I don't have patience for it. But
I literally played it once because my friend gave it to me and said, "Play this." So I went, okay, I might as well, and I enjoyed it. It was alright. Wasn't the best.
So now it's Gemerl. I'm sorry I'm rushing you. It's just because we gotta like...
No, seriously, it's fine. I want to cover this before we move on, by the way, for those people who say, is it Gemerl or Gemerl? Because some people like to say that.
Really?
Or Gemel or whatever.
What is
or Gmail. It is actually Gemerl. It was like Gemer. Like
so I'm right. The way I said it is right.
Yeah,
is right.
You were exactly right. Yeah.
Oh, yes,
the reason I know that is because I went out of my way to find out the correct
because you would. You're the theorist.
I went to the Sonic Advance 3 original Japanese website, which is still around, I think, and I found the Japanese name and I translated it from kanji, and in English it is pronounced with a J, as Gemmaru. It's Gem.
Do you want to know how I knew?
How?
I woke Yuji Naka up in the middle of his sleep. I just jumped on his bed and I just went like, how the fuck do you say Gemerl? Is it Emerl or ML? Gemerl?
I don't fucking know. I don't make these shitty new characters.
Also, what's ML? Why did Sonic X have to fuck it up even more?
Well, it's the problem is that it's confusion between translations, because technically, considering it's never been verbally pronounced audibly, from translation it could sound like ML or Emerl. It could sound like either one of them, and we will never know.
But it's typed on stream by the translators of like that Sonic team used, Emerl. You just look at it.
Yeah.
You just look at it. It's not the letter M and L.
Another thing is the name obviously is meant to like parody Emerald, like an emerald, right? Like a Chaos Emerald.
Because he collects them and gets stronger.
Literally, there's a book called The History of Sonic the Hedgehog, 25 years or whatever, or 20 years, I think it was a Generations one. And in the book it says that Emerald was named after an emerald and is thereby meant to be pronounced like an emerald. Emerald, you know? So,
yeah.
I don't know. People are strange.
And now it's our main boy, Emerl. Do you like Emerl? Why do you like Emerl? What's up? Let's talk about it.
Because the fucker, right? Get this. The fucker can take everyone's moves and like kick the shit out of Sonic and Shadow in a team. I don't think anyone.
What, you're gonna say that you like him because he's the strongest?
Yeah, basically.
What? That sucks.
I'm kidding. I actually like him because, I don't know, I feel as though he bridges the gap between being like a really bland character but really diversified in the same sense. Because he only does it because he takes aspects from like other characters' personalities. But I find that cool, because it's kind of, that's the sad fact about Emerald. It's like, I wish he would have stayed around more, because he had so much room for development. He could literally become anything. Like, Emerald has the potential to grow into any kind of powerhouse he wanted to be. He could take anyone's data, transform, and gain any kind of powers. He took Chaos's powers in Sonic Battle.
Yeah.
And he just has a really heartbreaking story, you know?
I think he has to die, though, right? That's why he's, like, so strong, is he has to be dead.
Exactly. He was just too powerful.
But I think, like, just to go off of that, the reason that I like him so much is because, like, people love Gamma. And it's because Gamma was one of the first robots, which Sonic is, like, it's like Sonic versus robots. Like, it's amazing how little robot characters we have in a series that has robots and animals. So we have Gamma, and we've got, like, Omega and that line, and they all kind of look the same. But Emerald has that appeal of, like, robot meant to be evil, going against programming, that like struggle that we see at the end. Spoilers, the end of Sonic Battle, where that struggle between going against your programming and based on things that you've learned, right? That for some reason always hits me in the feels. But Emerl also is like really fucking cool in terms of his abilities, but also interesting as a personality, because listening to him pick up new speech patterns not only redefines the way that we perceive characters, so like it changed the way we felt about Sonic, right? It changed the way we felt about Knuckles, because he not only picks up their pros but their cons as a character. So it made things really, really interesting when like Emerl started going, yo, what's up, going? Like, and it's just like, does Sonic talk like that when it's not like main canon story? Because he must have, because where did Emerl, like, is Sonic actually a nerd? And I feel like that's where people get the idea, is that Sonic is actually like not very cool. Just only in like serious situations is Sonic cool. But like even when it's like a regular thing, like he's eating waffles, he's like, yo man, let's get ready to eat waffles. And then like Emerl would have to pick it up. Anyway, shit like that. And not only that, not on top of all that, his design is unique. So not only is he like, he's just interesting in every single way.
It's weird how simplistic in a way he looks, but he doesn't at the same time. Like he looks, if you look at the shape of his head and like just like ignore the crown shape coming off, but just look at his head and look how basic it looks, and his body type.
I mean, I want to say he's a ripoff of Metabot or Metabots. Is he? I want to talk about this. Is he a ripoff of Metabee?
I don't know.
Is he Metabee? Guys, is he Metabee?
He does look a little bit like Metabee, doesn't he?
Because they're both beetle robots.
Exactly.
Did I just ruin Emerl for everyone?
Well, just for those who don't know, fucking Metabots. Just look it up. KBT series, motherfuckers.
I just put it on screen, so they'll see it.
Okay, good.
Anyway,
yeah, he
so...
does look a lot like...
Yeah, that's what I think, because they like pick up skills and shit, and I don't know. That's, I mean, Sonic always kind of like is inspired by something and then goes and makes it.
You just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, well, you know, I had to bring something to the table. You had a lot of facts, and I just had to come in and like throw in my big bombshell in there somewhere. We don't have to talk about the colors, because you know, I'm biased. I like the Sonic color scheme. It's pretty great, because I'm a Sonic fan. I guess we're gonna look at the results now. Hopefully, no one fucked up that Google Doc or anything.
Holy moly.
Is it still intact?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it?
Amazingly enough, yeah, we have...
Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, let's see the
Oh,
results,
wait, no, there's a dick. I'm kidding.
Thank God. Okay, so let's see what head we're doing. Let's see what head we're doing. Results. We are doing head number 2. Head 2.
Oh, shit.
Headpiece 2. I don't know which one that is yet. I haven't looked. Also, if you guys want to draw along, which I'd really encourage you guys to do so, because we can post it on Twitter, just at me on Twitter. You'll see it pop on screen all over the place. I think it was just popping up as I was saying that. Yeah, just at me on Twitter, and then we'll look at them all together and shit, and it'll be super fun if it's your first time, by the way. I say that every time, just to make sure. So headpiece 2 is, Gemeralds. Okay, I'm down for that.
Emerl, yeah.
All right,
also,
eyes.
it's always super fun if it's your first time. Sorry, just had to throw that in there. Anyway, continue.
It's always super fun if... I'm so glad I brought you on the show.
So eyes.
Eyes, number 1 for eyes. So that's just
we
the
need
original.
those to see. Okay.
So they didn't do one eye. They did our
What the
OG
fuck, guys?
eyes. Thank God. I didn't want to
No love for
make an
Boom,
ugly
seriously.
character. Mouth. Results. I keep forgetting where the results.
Oh god. Here we
Mouth number 3.
go. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Oh,
Kind of a
pointed chin.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
I like that. Nice, nice.
And
Love
chat,
Emerald so much.
get ready. Start thinking of questions, because we're gonna do a Q&A right when I start drawing. So for arms, we're gonna see what arms we got.
I'm really interested to see how this goes.
Oh my God!
What?
We have a 5-way tie.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I'm not. No, I mean no, I'm not.
Jesus Christ. What are we gonna do, Evan? We might have to kill ourselves.
1, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Arms.
I want
1,
6.
4, 5, 6, 8. I'm making another poll, and y'all are gonna decide. Posting another link. Let's go. Y'all decide.
Don't make it editable this time.
Let's do it. I'm gonna look at the live results. It'll be fun. All right, let's see which one wins, because I can't do a 5-way tie. There's no way. I'm not creative enough. Sorry, guys.
Do you want to look at the other stuff until then? Until they voted?
Other stuff?
Yeah, the other, like chest and body and all that. Or are we waiting until the arms have been voted for?
It won't take them long. It doesn't normally. Arms number 1 is winning so far. Oh, but 8 is now tied. We'll just do a little tournament between them. It'll be exciting for them. This is their time to shine.
Still no love for Boom. Wow, people really hate Boom.
1, 5, and 8. Oh no, 8. Oh, 8 and 1. 8 and 1 are just struggling. 8 and 1. 8 and 1. Is someone gonna vote 8 or 1 to just get it over there? Someone votes 6. You could have made the tiebreaker, but you just fuck it up. 6 is losing. You just want to balance it out. 1 is winning. 1 is winning. 1 is winning even more now.
So basic.
So I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7,
10,
6,
12,
5,
19,
4, 19. Fuck. 3, 2, 1. It's 1. Arms 1.
Okay.
Arms number 1. All right. Let's see what chest we're doing. This is where it could all get fucked up. Chest number 2.
Oh,
Chest number 2 is Emerl. All right.
What the hell, guys?
You
could have picked Titan Emerl. Friggin'.
They're trying to make a good design. They're trying to
make it easy for you.
No. Oh, we got a tie for legs 3 and 5.
3 and 5. Okay.
Let's see what that looks like. Maybe 3 and 5. No, I gotta do a tiebreaker. I can't make a compromise. 3 and 5 legs. Let's do tiebreaker. Come on, let me make a new
You could
poll.
compromise.
Yeah, they're too different though, because when you consider that we're voting for a color scheme, they're too different in shape. Okay, legs. Why can't I create a new poll? Come on, straw poll. Faster. Faster! 3 or 5. 3 or 5. Straw poll is so slow. Come on. There we go. Was it legs? Yeah. 3. Lega. Legs. 3 or 5. Create poll. Share. All right, let's go, guys. Show me your legs.
Ooh.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. 3 or 5. 3 or 5. Come on, guys. What do we got?
I occasionally look back at the actual stream, and I like to look at your face of struggle, Evan.
There's a struggle. I'm like, my brain is splitting. Split
Gets
my
me
brain
hard.
on the pavement. Makes me hard. No, 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 no.
Let's have a look at the chat. Yes.
Oh, damn.
What do you think of Ken Penders meddling with game canon?
10 more seconds. You can answer that while I count 10.
Chronicles is no longer canon because he sued. Well, the question is, was Chronicles canon to begin with? Not to mention, I kind of think it is, but that's just me.
3 wins.
But yeah, I guess I know there was the whole issue with the Dark Brotherhood or whatever they called it in the Archie comics that were very similar kind of to the Nocturnus when they were conceptualized. I don't know, fucking Ken Penders was just being kind of a bitch about it. I don't know. He was probably looking for a way out anyway, and he just used that as an excuse to get more money and take like half of the fucking franchise of the Sonic Archie comics with him, including Scourge, which infinitely pissed me and does to this day.
There's no weapon, just so you know.
Really?
And let's see.
That is a missed fucking opportunity right there.
Hey, this is how we do it. Oh, come on. Let's see what color. What? Everyone's so basic. Now I'm disappointed. I thought we were gonna get a really cool color scheme.
Yeah, this is the most basic fucking. Oh, okay.
Well, who knows? Okay, so color 1. Yeah, so it's just OG Emerl. I mean, people like Emerl, you know?
Yes, but come on. The point of Emerl is that he just manipulates his structure and he constantly evolves. Look at all these weird shapes and shit they could have gone with. Giving him a staff or a fucking ice cannon or something.
We got 3 for the mouth, which is the pointy chin, and we got legs. We got some cool Sonic striped legs.
I'm happy with the pointy chin. That shit's good.
I don't know.
It just feels weird. Look at all these weapons you guys could have choose from.
We'll just draw Emerl. I mean, whatever.
You're just draw an Emerl. Okay.
Woo! Woo! My visualizer showed up. That's why.
Okay.
All right. Let's open my arms. Not anything else. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right. So now we can open the floor to some Q&A. I know we had a tweet somewhere that had some questions, but if the chat has some questions, you can type them now. But I'll start us off with a tweet just to make things really easy, and we can jump right into it. Oh my God, where's my Twitter? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I found it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Questions. Are you literally like, oh my God, can't breath? No, I'm not like can't breath. Why is America the best country? Here's a question for you.
Oh, well, I don't know. Why isn't America the best country? Closed borders, civil asset forfeiture, whatever.
Oh, damn.
High taxation. Yeah.
How was your day?
That was my day.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been like going the toilet like loads today, man. You know those times where you just really need to like constantly take a shit? Like you take a shit and then you go back an hour later and take like another smaller shit. I don't know, I just thought, and that's my day in a nutshell. Just taking a shit. One big shit.
All day? Well, I mean, you did have your day off, so I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. Okay,
so we got some questions in the chat now, so I'm gonna start drawing. You feel free to just kind of take the wheel. Take the wheel, dude.
Cool. Alright then. Wait, I want to look at more questions that we have on Twitter.
Sure, can you find that tweet though? I need 3 monitors to do this.
Yeah, no, it's cool, I'm looking. Where the fuck is Evan's tweet? Where is it? Okay, there they are. Found it. Is it the fucking... Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna complain. They picked what they picked. You guys picked what you picked, and I respect that. I respect what you picked. I'm just gonna not say anything.
Gotta take a deep breath and let opinions be opinions.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
I'm just saying. You know, I made the big document. Put a lot of options on there. I put a lot of options on there.
They don't like it. What are you gonna do?
Anyway, let's look at some questions. These should be pretty good. What are you happy for? I guess looking forward to in the future. Me personally, just maybe actually making another video on my channel for once. That would be nice. That would be great. Considering the last one I did was in like fucking October of last year, and then I did a shadow parody Jesus April Fool's thing, which triggered a few people. And yeah, I'd actually like to make a actual installment, but one's in the making, so that's cool. I don't know. In terms of other things I'm looking forward to, I want to go and see Nicole, but I can't this month. It's like next fucking month because uni and shit is a douchebag right now. So yeah, this just got very real in here. Let's look at something else.
Yeah, Samara always comes in with the feely questions.
I know, yeah, like the real. That's okay. Actually, there's a good one from Samara. Tell a funny joke. What you got a good joke, Evan? Go for it.
Nothing that's appropriate. Terrible things come to mind when someone puts me on the spot for a joke. I go like, what would make me laugh? And then I go, oh no.
I got a joke. I got a joke for y'all Sonic fans. Here we go. Okay. What's the difference between a dog in the road and a Sonic fan in the road?
Oh no.
You slow down for a dog.
Oh my god, so you accelerate when you see a Sonic fan? Oh, that's not good.
That's okay.
I accelerate. You gotta go fast, right? Like if I saw a Sonic fan and he was standing in the middle of the road, he wants to die fast. That's what I would think.
Exactly. You're basically doing him a service by doing it. Anyway, someone just said in the chat, TheSegaScourge, what character do you plan to make a theory on? For my next video, I can't say anything, like on specifics, but I can give away that it will be on a villain. And not just one villain, but 2 villains.
Deadly Six.
Simultaneously. No, I'm not going to say yes or no to any of what you're saying.
Eggman and Eggman Nega. Dark Sonic from Sonic X turns evil.
You know,
teams up with Scourge.
What annoys me is that I knew that if I got a question like this, that you would do this.
How did you know that? That's terrible. I'm predictable.
I knew.
The Sonic Theorist even has theories about what I'm gonna do in the live stream. He goes, well,
the chat's guessing, but like, there's a chance that like they're probably not gonna get it, so it's cool.
That's what everyone says. I do the same thing when I'm like, it's a surprise who I'm doing in the next Perfect stream. But everyone guesses it right away. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. How often are you asked to do the silver voice, Evan?
Oh, every single day of my life. I'm not switching to the drawing part. I'm stupid.
Are you gonna do it right now, Evan, for all of us?
There we go. I'm sorry, I didn't switch to the eye scribble. Damn, I'm dumb. Anyway, there it is. There's people scribbling in the background. Why is it red?
Shit.
Did someone color it red? Alright, whatever. If they want it red, then they got it red.
Oh, this one's really... Did we have to get this question?
What is it?
Who would win in a fight between us two? Did we really need this? This is a really stupid question.
I know, I kind of want to, like, let's theorize. Like, how much do you know how much you weigh?
Before we go on, I just want to say there is no variable in any multi when me and Evan would be in a physical fight together. One, we live in separate countries.
You don't know that.
Two,
Let's fight right now.
Evan is like the
I hate
nicest
Emerl.
person.
I hate Emerl.
If he was pissed at me, there's probably like actual reason for me to punch myself in the face.
I'm donating all my my earnings from tonight's stream to Trump. Let's fight. Bring it on. Bring it on. What? What do you got? What do you got, huh? What, you afraid? Huh? Are you afraid of me? Oh, you can't even fucking see me! I'm too fucking...
To be fair though, like, I don't know. Do you want to answer this one?
I was gonna calculate it, right? Like, do you know how much you weigh?
No.
I don't know either. I was hoping you would, and then I would just fuck.
Well, I didn't want to. Okay, Nicole would know if she was here. She'd be saying that, but like, I've been in a like.
How about we ask the chat?
Fights. Huh?
Why don't we ask the chat what they think? Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, chat. Who do you think would win in a fight? Go.
What were you saying though? Sorry, I realized.
I said I've been in bar fights before.
See, I haven't, so.
I was in like 4, I think. That's the ones that I can remember.
I think what we need to consider here is that I'm Canadian.
That's true.
And that's
it. Like,
I'd be like, sorry, and then I'd get my head chopped off.
You'd summon a moose, like, and it would like attack me.
I would summon a moose?
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how they fight, right?
Oh yeah. Totally.
And you like mount it and then like chase me with it.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm Canadian. What am I gonna do to you? Whenever Canada has a problem, they go, America, help!
The air, apparently. That's who people think would win.
The air?
Yeah.
We go outside and be like, it's too cold. And they go back inside.
Just collapse and
I'm gonna fight that fucker. It's cold, maybe tomorrow. So it's not very easy to find a good pose of Emerl, because every pose he's in is very robotic. And I didn't want to do the one from the live stream, because that's just like too expected. So he's just gonna be standing in a cool way.
I was gonna say that this is probably someone in the chat's put Redneck Gamers. I thought Canadians had ice powers, followed by clap hand emojis. I was gonna say in the background of like the pre-stream screen, you know, the animated screen that you had Emerl up on and things, and the music was playing.
Yeah, it was
you
the
had
Gemroll
like Matrix.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. I mean, you had the Matrix text going in the background. I don't know if this was deliberate, and it's a high likelihood that it wasn't. But
subconscious, maybe.
Did you? Was that Nocturnus syllabary? Was that like Nocturnus alphabet? Because it really looked like it.
Nocturnus, what is that?
You know, the Nocturnus clan, the evil echidnas from Sonic Chronicles.
Yeah, I did my research on Chronicles. I put in all the... I translated their language. I studied...
It looked like fucking... You know what? I should do that for a theory. Try and translate the fucking Nocturnus language, because there's some of it exists. No, but seriously, it looks like some of the, like... The lettering on, like, the armor that they have. And, like, the Nocturne Praetorians or whatever.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if when you do your research on that, it just ends up being a language that already exists that they kind of tweaked.
The Sonic Show says, "Did you find the Bible, TheSegaScourge?" No, I didn't, Jamie.
How do you know it's Jamie?
I've lost many, many hours of sleep over it.
How do you know
and
it's
I know
Jamie?
it's Jamie because no one else wants to run the Sonic Show channel. So...
But the Sonic Show is cool. Put me on your show, please.
No, it's Jamie. Only Jamie trolls me with questions like these.
Yo, Sonic Battles OST is so fucking good.
It is.
And
Even though it does sound a little bit like ear grating sometimes. Some of the instrumentation can sound like, I don't know, like not correct. Like it didn't belong. That's just me though. For the most part, though, the soundtrack's pretty good.
Favorite piece of Sonic lore?
Favorite piece of Sonic lore? Let's do it. This is important. Trying to think, actually. I don't know. Evan, what's your favorite piece of Sonic lore?
Wait, no. Lore meaning like just like part of the canon.
Yeah, well, like the storyline, the universe of Sonic. What, like your favorite thing that happened?
Oh, I know, but I don't even know if it's canon. But I'm pretty sure it is. The whole like idea that like, there was a mural on in Sonic 3 of Super Sonic fighting the
Doomsday robot.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
like, was there a name for that robot specifically? I don't think there is.
No, there isn't. I literally just call it Doomsday Robot because we already have Death Egg Robot, so I just call the
Yeah.
other one Doomsday Robot.
I was like, is there an actual name? I want to be factual in front of the Sonic theorist, but I'm glad to hear that there's none. Don't look like an idiot.
Exactly.
So, yeah, there's a mural of that, and the idea that, like, Gerald wanted to harness the power of the Chaos Emerald, so he was inspired by that to make Shadow. If that ever became a real thing, like, if that was even mentioned, I'd be so fucking hyped. Because that is so, like, Sonic 3, one of the best games, and Sonic Adventure 2, one of the best games, are, like, referencing each other. That would make me so fucking happy. Because I like both those games. I'm not, like, on either side of the fence for that.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's mine, even though it's not even real, but that's the only thing I can think of.
It's annoying considering the fact that throughout the entirety of you saying that, I still can't think of my favorite piece of lore because I have too many.
You have too many?
I do theories. I have like every piece of lore in my head and I like each one of them equally. They're all cool, I don't know. The fucking fact that the planet likes to split apart every 10,000 years and a giant fucking lizard comes out of it, that's cool.
Yeah, but it's never referenced again, so I never want to give it a round of applause. Because, like, I don't know. I like shit that connects. I go like, yes!
Yeah,
Which
I'll
never happens.
advance on that. I like one of my favorite pieces of Sonic lore is Dark Gaia because it adds a lot of interesting tie-ins with the Chaos Emeralds. Because if you remember in Sonic Unleashed, for some magical reason, the Chaos Emeralds work in the Gaia temples. And they restore pieces of the planet. Makes you question where the Chaos Emeralds came from.
Yeah.
If they have any relation to Dark Gaia, or the Gaia creatures, or anything.
But it was never. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes Unleashed seem like it's a reboot because it's never used for anything.
Jamie, stop quoting things from a private conversation we had.
He's just trying to bug you.
He is. He's trying to bug me. He's saying anything with humans isn't canon in all caps. And I'm not going to go into why he's saying that because I'm not.
Okay.
I refuse.
It's probably for the best.
Who's your favorite Sonic villain? That's a good one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I've always liked misunderstandings. I don't like actual people that are
Like villainous.
actually just villains for no inspired reason. I mean, a lot of people have tried to, like, make a reason why Eggman is so fucking pissed off at Sonic. And, I mean, like, Moogie Mikey, shoutouts to Moogie Mikey, he made, for April Fool's, he made this whole video biography of Robotnik. Check it out. I want it to be canon. I want that whole thing to be canon. It's hilarious, but also, like, well-versed.
Yeah.
But enough of that. Who's actually my favorite villain?
Yeah. It's a difficult one because, like, I honestly want to say Solaris.
What?
Not Mephiles, because Mephiles, in my opinion, is he's a good villain, but I just feel like he was let down in other areas. Like he was misrepresented. Like the fact that he managed to kill Sonic with flashing lights and shit.
That's so annoying.
That is really dumb, and it doesn't look good for Mephiles as a character that would fucking work.
I feel like that would piss Eggman off more than Tails, Knuckles, all of Sonic's closest friends. Eggman would just be like, "What the fuck? This whole time?"
But I like Solaris, not Mephiles, the evolution. I like Solaris, because Solaris is like the only fucking time that the Sonic cast was basically like, well, we're fucked. Because literally the fabric of reality, time, and all dimensional space around them was just coming to an end, and soon they would just be swallowed up into non-existence.
But really, were they like, we're fucked? Because like Chaos Emeralds always have something to do with time. Like, I feel like the moment something related to time happened, and I was like in the Sonic universe, I'm headcanoning the hell out of something. But anyway, I'd be like, well, the Chaos Emeralds can just go back in time. What
they figured, well, no, that's the problem, is that time itself had ceased to exist. Time itself had been destroyed. Time had no longer existed. There was no time. They were just in a pocket dimension with this creature that was about to like consume them, basically, and all their energy. And I guess the only reason they got the emeralds was to obviously do that fucking magical ritual and revive Sonic through the power of making out or whatever. And
all right.
Even then, they didn't know that was going to save them, because they were just like, oh, let's deal with the present threat. Let's kill Solaris, because that's dangerous. We should probably kill that. They kill it, and then nothing. It doesn't fix anything, if you remember. Like, everything was still fucked. There was nothing. It was just Elise and Sonic floating in a void. The only reason they managed to undo it all is because Elise blew out the flame. So in other words, they didn't win against Solaris. The only reason they won is because Elise blew out the flame.
So what you're saying is you like Solaris because he won.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you just like people who win.
Annihilated them.
You're such a businessman. It's not. I don't like it unless we win. Like you're like a soccer coach.
Not only that, but Solaris, like, it took 3 super hedgehogs to beat him. Like, when has that ever happened? 3.
Oh, I have a
Not
question
2,
for you, because you know you're a theorist and shit.
Yeah.
Is Sonic, Shadow, and Silver fighting Solaris in the past, present, and future? Like,
Yes.
is that why it like doesn't really make sense, but also
because,
does?
They stated that Solaris exists in multiple time frames, so if you kill him in one, he can exist in the others, because he's like got this ephemeral kind of existence.
But that implies that there's only just those 3 timelines. There isn't multiple.
That's the weird thing, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I would assume what they're referring to is that they are referring to the past, present, and future of the current timeline. But there are other alternate timelines, I'm assuming. Because the thing is Eggman himself says in the cutscene, the beast will consume all timelines, meaning that there are multiple timelines, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for some reason in the fight itself, it's just past, present, future. Fuck knows. Maybe it was just hiding out in that specific past, present, and future. I don't know. Because plot convenience. It's just cool to think that they couldn't have killed it even with Supersonic, and that they needed 3 to kill it all at once in 3 different times. I mean, that's like never like any other villain.
Does Sonic turning super and lending his energy to other people make his super form weaker? That's a question for people.
I would assume not, because Chaos Energy is infinite.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, Chaos Energy is an infinite form of energy.
But I have a few thoughts about that. Cause like how?
It was.
Really?
I don't know. It's never been explained. I mean, I could try to explain it, but I'm not going to do that now. Why the hell would I do that?
You could.
But,
Everybody, get your popcorn. He's gonna explain why chaos energy is infinite. Let's go.
But I actually have a Chaos Emerald video coming up. Actually, that's completely different. That's on another topic. I remember Tikal stating something to do with like the infinicy of like chaos energy being linked to the not human, what the fuck am I saying? Linked to like emotions and heart and stuff. And I can't remember if they said that negative energy is stronger or if positive energy is stronger or if both are stronger, because the Chaos Emeralds like have that polarity where there's like 2 sides to it, like a battery. But I don't know. It's never been explained why it's an infinite form of energy. Don't like. I know obviously there have been very specific occasions where Chaos Emeralds like turned off, like in Unleashed. Remember?
Yeah, but they always like reload.
They always reload.
time.
Yeah, it's not like they're dejuiced forever and you have to like recharge them. It's kind of like in Sonic Adventure. They turned grey, but Sonic still managed to draw power from them. 'Cause even when they were grey, they are an infinite source of energy. I'm sure it has its limitations, but yeah.
Let's see what
I
that
could go on
chat
for ages.
says. We like each other too much. We just spoke to each other for like ever. Damn.
I'm looking at the chat. They're just going on about me making theories. Oh, that's a good point. Chaos Emeralds being infinite is why the Super Emeralds are no longer canon, which they're not, by the way. The Super Emeralds are not fucking canon.
They're not?
I'm gonna put that out there now. No, Super Emeralds are not canon. Only male hedgehogs can turn super Knuckles, Hyper Knuckles, whatever, Tails, they're not canon. Super Emeralds in those forms aren't canon.
But what about Mania?
Hypersonic, not canon.
That'll happen. It's gonna change. You're gonna be
It's
wrong.
not gonna be
Like,
in Mania, I guarantee you.
how do you know that? How can you just know that?
I'm just 100% sure for reasons that I'm not gonna say.
Oh my god. Do you have leaks? You have leaks. You have
I don't have leaks. Why the hell would I have leaks? Anyway, look, I have basically. I'm saying I have strong reason to believe that the Super Emeralds are not canon. They may have been at one point in the classic era, but they are not now.
shit.
That's what I believe. So yeah,
Well,
which is a
fuck me.
shame because. But the thing is like I pointed out, you know, considering that the lore suggests that Chaos Emeralds are an infinite source of energy, having a step above Chaos Emeralds, Super Emeralds, makes it seem like they're not infinite. Like you can improve on infinite. Doesn't make sense.
So wait,
So maybe that's why.
are you saying
they're not
what you're saying is Sonic is stronger than Goku? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
There you go, guys.
Well, what? I've actually had this conversation before, but like, the super form makes you literally invincible and like damaged to touch. So I don't know how that would fare against like a Super Saiyan Blue.
I don't know.
Because it's invincibility. Like you can't top invincibility. You know what I mean? Literally immune from hurt. Obviously, it has
could-
limitations. You need ring energy to keep it sustained.
But he could seal him in a different dimension.
Exactly. You could fuck him in the ass. I don't know.
All right. Enough. All right, chat. What do you got for us? Give us some more questions, or if we can go to Twitter, I guess.
I'm
What
going
are
to look
the-
at
what are
Twitter
the-
because now there's an argument about Sonic and Goku in the chat.
Is there really?
Well, someone's starting one up. I'm wondering if it's going to progress. Go on, chat. You can do it. Someone said favorite Sonic form, and you can't say Supersonic. Dark-spine Sonic, done.
Wait, favorite super form?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going there, but so I like the idea of Dark Sonic. I like the idea of what I thought I perceived in Sonic X, meaning I did not perceive that Sonic consumed negative energy from fake Chaos Emeralds. I didn't perceive that. I didn't. Based on what I heard and saw when I first saw it, is that Sonic has the potential to be like really fucking strong, but since he never tries in anything and he's always doing it for fun and never is serious, he doesn't tap into that energy. But then when he does, it's fucked up and he doesn't actually know what he's doing.
Exactly.
And I liked that idea a lot, but it's not what happened. So that's it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like what I thought I saw, but it wasn't right. So
I get what you mean. I'm with you. Boobs. Let's have a look for questions on Twitter. Oh, here's a good one, Evan. I think we'll all enjoy this one. Is a question if it only references itself?
what? I don't know how to answer that one.
Is a question if it only references itself? Well, let me think about this. I feel like I should answer this, or at least try to. A question is like interrogative, you know what I mean? Like it's an interrogating statement. So if you weren't interrogating, then wouldn't that make it... If you weren't trying to get some kind of interrogation, then it wouldn't make it a question. Unless it was rhetorical. And it was just for like making a point
you just call
rather
me?
than to get an answer.
What'd you just call
I
me?
called you... What?
What'd you just call me?
What? When?
Did you just call me rhetorical? You can't call me that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I called you interrogative. I don't know. Oh, I just hate going out on a Saturday night and getting called rhetorical. it really fucking pushes my buttons. Fucking boy. Hang on. If he doesn't use it, corrupt him. Fleetway supersonic. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we're getting conversations about Fleetway supersonic.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Because they can't refer to it in any other way apart from like STC supersonic or something. I don't know.
Because that's just their version of supersonic, correct?
People seem to think that his name is literally Fleetway supersonic. Some people have just called him Fleetway, like that's his name. That's not his fucking name. It's just the publisher was Fleetway Comics, and they by definition call it like as an abbreviation. They say Fleetway supersonic.
Kind of like Adventure Sonic, right?
Yeah. Or if you were to say Archie fucking Sonic or something, you know what I mean? It's just that. I don't know why Fleetway decided to go in that direction and make Supersonic evil and shit, but I like it. It's cool.
It's
weird,
certainly
it's
interesting,
cool.
yeah.
It's fucking... It's like, it's kind of strange, but like, there's shit in the STC universe that you would never see anywhere else. Like, at one point, Sonic was in a pub, you know, a bar. Like it was called a British pub. Like, it was referenced as being a pub in Sonic the Comic. He's in a pub. He's got a cloak over him so no one can see who he is because he's being hunted by like Robotnik's like kill squads. Like Robotnik's got like a bounty out for him, and all of these big bruiser dudes sitting at the bar, like bulldog guys, see Sonic, and they start like going, "Oh, it's Sonic, let's get him!" And they start pushing him into a corner, and Sonic gets really agitated and turns into Supersonic, and he literally nukes the bar. Like he nukes them all. They all die. He kills every one of them in there as Supersonic.
Jeez.
STC Supersonic's badass. He is my boy.
Any
also,
questions in the
called
chat?
You Mardik in the chat.
Someone called me Mardik. Stop! Why?
Well, they said Mardik the Hedgehog, which
No.
makes it even better. People keep telling me to stop telling me to do a Scourge voice. I don't have one.
Bow, bow. Why not? Your name is Scourge.
You would think I do, don't you? But like... Plus, my throat is like half dead. I just imagine Scourge being like, kind of like, you know, like a Roger, you know, Roger Craig kind of voice, but then like a little bit more gruff, kind of like this or something. I don't know. That'd be a Scourge voice, I'm guessing. How was that, Evan? You're the dubber here. You got to tell me.
I imagine.
It's alright. You can say one.
I imagine Scourge having a voice like this, guys. What's going on? I'm the Scourge.
If Scourge had been in the fucking games around the like Shadow the Hedgehog era and the 06 era, he would have sounded the Werehog, I guarantee. Jamie's saying, "Do your theorist voice."
Do it.
Oh, for God's sake! Someone told me to do this Summer of Sonic as well. What? It's the theorist voice isn't like that far off from my normal voice. Like my normal voice is this, but if I wanted to, you know, pronounce my voice more, it'd be all, you know, like this, the TheSegaScourge, the Sonic theorist kind of voice, or whatever. You know,
The TheSegaScourge.
Yeah.
The Sonic theorist.
Exactly. You thought like that was you were asking who was doing that voice at the end. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's alright, Evan. I'll get you to do it next time.
Well, what about them? They got it fair and square.
Well, no. You know what I'll do? I'll put everyone in. I'll just make even more voice. Just a huge loud noise.
We're listening to Sonic Advance 3 music right now.
Tasty. Someone's drawing like a really scary fucking Amy, I think, in the chat. Not in the chat, the eye scribble, sorry. Imagine if they were drawing in the chat, that'd be awesome.
I mean, they are drawing it behind the chat.
The new character, yeah, that's why I said it. My mind was like, Do you think the new character in Forces is Dreamcast Sonic in a Bubsy costume?
Yeah. Short answer, no. Long answer, no. I also really like Sonic Advance 3. Oh my god.
Sonic Advance 3 is sexual.
A lot of people
You
don't
can
like
tell
it,
that it
though.
follows up directly from Battle because like even the soundtrack in Advance 3 sounds like Battle soundtrack.
Right,
It sounds like
as you're
the same
talking about
direction.
that, it's playing like the Gizoid theme remix.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a nice touch. Hater. Oh, if they were to make a third Sonic Storybook game, which they won't, what would the story be? And what do you think Sonic's super form would be? I guess is what they're trying to say.
Oh, that's a really good question.
I had one. I can't remember what it fucking was though.
I'm going with it would have been like Roman mythology,
I think mine was something similar.
and mostly because I want it to be, not because I think they'd do it, just because I think it would be rad.
Yeah, there's a lot of room with Roman mythology. You know, like there's so much you could choose from.
I could just see little wings on the side of Sonic's shoes right now.
Actually,
Like he'd be Hermes.
you mean Greek mythology.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Didn't
like
do
you're
my
talking
homework.
like Icarus, like Hercules, like Achilles, shit like that, right?
Yeah, because I imagine Shadow being Zeus.
Oh no, Shadow would be fucking Achilles.
Would he?
No, yeah, like you know what Achilles.
But he
is
shoots
like the dude
thunder, Zeus. Shoots
but-
thunder.
But then if Shadow was Achilles, who was like a warrior that just wanted to fucking gut people and like ended up it like was his downfall, then Knuckles could be Hercules. It's so perfect.
Oh, it's true.
And he could fight a three-headed fucking hound at Hell's Gates.
Oh,
That'd
I want it so bad now. You have
be sick. I
no
kind of
idea.
want that game now, like for real,
Oh.
because I really enjoyed Black Knight. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, and that's just goes to show you that like for a lot of us Sonic fans, it doesn't really matter too much about gameplay. I mean,
Oh shit, that's a good one. Someone just said in the chat. No, Shadow would not be Zeus. Sonic would become Zeus, so that would be a super form. Zeus, Sonic.
what? I don't
He'd
even.
shoot lightning.
Not even a little bit do I think that would happen.
He'd be electric Sonic. He'd shoot lightning bolts.
No.
Lightning spears, man.
Okay, what about Sonic and the Secret Cowboys? The Wild West. Sonic's got like a quick draw. The fastest drawer in all the Wild West.
I've never seen anybody pull out a trigger so fast.
Kill himself so fast. Oh god, there we go.
I've never seen a franchise kill itself so fast.
Never seen him spin like a menace. Well, can't even find. I gotta chase a bat. Oh, yeah,
I've-
rude. She's sexy.
I've never
and
seen
smooth.
a man eat so many chicken wings. I've never seen a man eat so many chicken wings.
Yeah,
You don't know what that is?
I know what that is.
Brian Regan? No, wait, not Brian Regan. But that's what. But what the hell is his name?
The villain would be Hades, says the chat. Says Jackal. I'm sorry, I'm still on the fucking Greek mythology Sonic storybook game that we'll never get.
We should make the perfect Sonic Storybook game.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Fuck this stream. Bye.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We're gonna try something else.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, thanks for the donations. We'll, I guess maybe I'll send the prize to you. I don't know. I'll just pick who I like the most. I don't know.
Yeah. Oops. Right. Let's fucking... People actually want that now. Okay. On a scale of Sonic Underground to Space Colony Arc, how high are you? / us?
Not as high as I'd like to be, honestly.
I think I'm
420.
feeling about Lost Hex. Not quite Space Colony Arc, but Lost Hex. Maybe Little Planet at a stretch.
Oh, yo! Little Planet would be my maximum high. I'd be like, dude, help. Like, call the police. I'm in Little Planet. Sonic CD is such a trip for me, so it's like...
I'm in Little Planet, I'm in the bad future.
Oh my god, I'm in the bad future. Call mom. Get mom! Get mom, man! I'm in Little Planet. I'm gonna change this arm. I don't like it. I'm gonna do... I figured out what I want to do the arm with.
Oh, yeah?
What? I don't know. Shut up. What?
Boobs.
We're gonna answer more questions, though. Posing takes me forever.
Sonic CD is the shit, says Sonic Fan 24. Yes, it is. It's just not as good as fucking. What's the fucking? Oh, who are those? It's like I swear it's on IGN's like top Sonic game list. Sonic CD.
I think
People say Sonic CD is like the best classic series game ever.
I don't know, man. I think it's pretty fucking rad.
It is rad, but like for me, the level design is fucking weird sometimes, and the whole past-future thing can get really irritating really quickly. But for me, it's Sonic 3 and K by extension. Sonic 3 and K, best levels, best amazing, best fucking classic series soundtrack. I love it. It's beautiful. Every level is great. I love it. And how it transitions so smoothly to the next level. You come out of Flying Battery, bam, you're in Sandopolis. Fire out a cannon in Carnival Night, boom, you're in Ice Cap. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you got a good point there. I just like Sonic CD's level design is a little weird. A lot of the issues I had with Sonic CD to begin with were fixed when Christian Whitehead did a port. I think that
That's
just
true,
like,
actually, yeah.
because
Yeah,
he
very
fixed the
true.
spin dash, and the spin dash.
I'm so glad that he fixed the fucking spin
You're
dash.
so used to like going and then like going really fast, but you have to wait a certain amount of time before it's ready to be used, and that really bugs me. So now that that's fixed, it's pretty good.
It is pretty beautiful. And I have to admit, I think from a story perspective, I actually prefer Sonic CD. Like, CD has a really cool story. The whole time travel thing and Metal Sonic's first inclusion. I don't know, there's just a few elements from CD that I like more than 3 and K. Like, the Little Planet is really cool. So yeah. That's just me.
I do think it's overrated, though. It's not, like, I put it in, like, I'm kind of tied with Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic CD for multiple different reasons, right? Sonic 2 is the one I like playing, I play it the most. That's my cheeseburger, you know what I mean? Sonic 2 is my cheeseburger. Sonic CD is my, really, it's my, romantic date night. It's my, I don't know, I would talk about it for hours and fall in love with it. But Sonic 3 is let's fucking party Friday night. Like, holy shit, invite your friends, it's fucking Sonic 3. But I don't know, it depends on your mood, right? That's just kind of how I feel about all the games individually, is I feel differently about each one. I can't draw this fucking fist, I'm so pissed.
Sonic games are the kind of thing that you have to be in a certain frame of mind to play a certain game. You might just be sitting there and you're like, you know what? I feel like playing Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
I wish I wanted to play it. I haven't played it yet, actually.
Neither have I. I choose not to.
I was gonna get it, and then it killed the franchise that I loved, so now I kind of hold a grudge, to be honest with you.
I have... Oh, that's a good point, actually, when we were talking about CD. I'm assuming you've played Sonic 4, right, Evan?
Oh, yeah.
You've played both episodes?
Yes, actually.
Do you remember how in Sonic 4 Episode 2, specifically the whole episode metal thing, Little Planet, when it reappeared, did you notice that for some unexplained reason, the future that they were now in, of Stardust Speedway, because time has progressed, was its bad future? Why is that? Very strange, that, isn't it? I always think that's an interesting
Wait, when
topic
what
of discussion.
happens?
Do you remember in episode Metal,
Yeah.
in Sonic 4 Episode 2,
Where Metal
when
is in
Eggman-
bad future.
He was in the bad future, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Stardust Speedway. Why? Does that mean Sonic canonically fucked up? Did he not save Little Planet? Did he not collect all the time stones or destroy the robot generators? But why is it that the planet looks so nice when Metal Sonic leaves it?
I mean,
looks
as
so
interesting
normal.
as a theory that is, I think the real reason is much more underwhelming. It's just that
The
Sega...
real reason is that they had the graphics for Stardust Speedway from Generations, so they put the bad future one in there.
Yes. And they didn't really think about the
fuck it.
the full
I'm gonna
100%
fucking-
completed version.
I'm gonna theorize on it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it you know, it pays the bills, right?
Because it's there. And fuck it.
Yeah, man. Whatever pays the bills, dude.
I mean,
I can
boobs,
stop
okay?
Why do you
Yeah.
keep saying boobs as like a whatever?
It's just what I do. You know, I have to,
I don't
you
like
have to
it.
break up certain topics with
No.
boobs.
I don't think I like it.
Well, why
I don't
we
think I
break
like
it
you.
up?
Just
That's
kidding.
okay. I don't like me much either.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you don't like me, but you're just still too nice. This is why we'll never fight.
Exactly.
Because
We're
I
fucking
hate
sad.
him and he hates him, and we just agree. There's just things that we agree with. And that's just
Exactly. That's our common agreement. We can reach middle ground there, no matter what.
No way, I hate me too. Let's hate me together. Is there any other questions in the chat?
No. Well, there's someone just typed boobs as well. Thanks. Thanks, Ashlaw. You're doing... You're a bit... I love what you're doing. I'm a big fan. Keep it up. You should draw them, Evan. That's a good idea.
Draw who?
Boobs.
Boobs. Nice. I think I'm finally ready to start doing line art. I wasn't happy.
Chaos.
Emerl doesn't have a lot of cool poses, and I just wasn't willing to settle for like a basic... Like just an okay drawing. I wanted something that I'd be proud of, and this is okay.
I like it.
I can settle for this. Let's see what the eye scribble's doing. I was hoping we'd get some kind of interesting color scheme at least, but we didn't really.
It looks like considering it's getting the baseline Emerald kind of color scheme, it's almost like what if Gemerald like evolved into Emerald, back into Emerald. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like he became Emerald again. Like Gemerald is basically a recreation of Emerald by Eggman, then reprogrammed with some of Emerald's original, I don't know, data by Tails, and then maybe he evolved back into Emerald again.
So that's how he looks now.
Yeah, so we can. I hereby dub it Augmented Gemerald.
No, it's perfect redesign, trademark, my stream. You don't get to. I'm just kidding. Whatever. You can call it whatever the fuck I want. What? I don't know.
Whatever the fuck you want.
You can call it whatever the fuck I want. Also, we
Maybe
have a raffle for those of you who are
you
joining
want.
later. It's a Shadow plushie if you want it. 1 ticket is $2, 2 tickets is $3, 4 tickets is $5, 9 tickets is $10. I'm sorry I'm drawing so slow. It's Emerl.
It's a robot.
That's a
Robots
robot.
are hard.
Okay. Everything you say is sexual, I think.
That was not intentional. I'm sorry.
I think it was.
Someone's talking about the fucking time stones in the chat, and that's a difficult thing to talk about because I don't know where they exist in the canon now. Because we've never heard of them ever mentioned ever again. What is your theory of Bubsy?
How many people have joined the raffle? That's a question. You can answer that
That is
one
a
while I'm figuring out.
I'm sorry, what now?
You can answer the question that you just said. While I figure that out.
Bubsy?
Yeah, why don't you?
Well, he's a cat, and he's some shitty games, and he's in a classic game where you take fall damage even though it's 2D. Yeah.
6 people are in the raffle, Nika.
Cool.
More questions, guys. More questions. I mean...
The eye scribble's making me so happy right now.
The eye scribble's the best.
TheSegaScourge, do you have OCs? Technically, I guess I do. I mean, I didn't technically... One of them I didn't make, and the other one is just me. Like, one of my OCs is literally just me, a human. Me. That's it, that's my avatar. I think me with spiky hair. That's it, it's my OC. And the other one is what Nicole drew.
But like...
Yes, you do.
But like... When somebody says original character, I think it's changing what it means nowadays, because people call fan characters OCs now, and I'm like, okay, that the reason it's called a fan character is because it's implying that it's part, they're adding a character to something that already exists. Fan character that they added. Why do you call fan characters OC? Because the O is there for original, so that we know that it's meant to be original. If you call a fan character an OC, then it's a really bad OC, but a really good fan character.
Yep.
So, what one is it? Don't call it that, because it's wrong. Don't do that.
It's
Don't.
extremely inaccurate.
I have OCs that I've made. Yes, they are meant to be original characters. I kind of like, I slowly like work at them whenever I'm really bored, and I try to like, you know, I want to make it like a comic one day and shit, which is part of the reason why I want to. Like...
Ashlol asks favorite porn site.
All right, that's a question that we had to answer right now.
Yeah, I mean, we
right
gotta
now.
answer that, Evan. Let's do it, Evan. I would like to hear this from you. Tell me.
My favorite porn site is www.youtube.com/TheSegaScourge.
See, I was gonna say the Sonic Wikia. Okay, never mind. We'll just move on.
I like your YouTube channel. That's what really gets me off.
Thank you, man.
Sonic Theories. Yeah. Is Sonic Metal Sonic? Wait, is that yours? I forget if that was your theory.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Sonic Metal Sonic. Yeah.
Oh, Sonic Metal Sonic. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Beats. Wait. Have any theories relating to Black Doom from Shadow the Hedgehog? Yes, but I'm not going to say them here because I could save it for a video.
All right.
A friend of mine just popped in and said, of course, this would be about Emerl because he knows I love Emerl.
Well, yeah, I gotta bring on the right people.
He said, for some odd reason, I thought it would be Scourge the Hedgehog, but I'm sorry, but Scourge is not canon.
And
At all.
he also just doesn't have enough designs. I'd do it if there was like enough to work with. There just isn't.
Exactly, there's really not, yeah.
I just
There's
love how
like
you went to the
one
trouble
design.
of including all of the Boom versions and just wasn't
And
used.
no one picked them.
I mean, people hate Boom, dude. I don't know what you were
I
expecting.
I just hoped for something weird, you know, like a weird design with a blaster on his hand or a staff or some shit.
I was hoping for like Rouge's color scheme with like the chaos
Same.
mouth and like a cool
that would
weapon.
be cool. Yeah.
I don't know,
The
man.
fuck, guys. And not to mention a fucking wheel. You could have had a fucking wheel.
Can you imagine Chaos Mouth with a spear and a wheel?
I mean, that would have looked sick.
And Rouge's color scheme, like he wouldn't have even
Yeah.
looked like Emerl anymore.
Mhm.
Damn, dude.
Hell yeah. Oh well, never mind.
Oh well. Oh well.
Oops. Why do I keep doing that? It's like fucking. It's
I don't know.
fucking like second nature to me now. Like whenever I want to break between sentences, I just say boobs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not
Maybe
healthy.
it's like a nervous thing.
It's
I
like
don't know.
boobs. I don't know, boobs.
Oh, wait, yeah, that. It's like I'm not even nervous, but I'm saying it's a nervous thing. Like the exact opposite of oh my god, my throat is dying and I'm smoking. Why am I doing this? I need a fucking drink. I'm looking at the chat. So many people are talking about Sonic Skylines right now. That fan AU, I guess you want to call it, of Sonic.
Yeah,
Don't know if
those
you've seen
designs
it,
are
Evan.
amazing. I love
They are
those
really
designs.
nice. Yeah. It's
All
like
over
a
Lala did a
cool-
design of me.
It's like what Sonic Boom should have been.
Oh, yeah. You
Mhm.
could say that about anything, though. I'd take anything over Sonic Boom, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't think the character
Sad, too.
redesigns are too bad. It's samey. That's the word you use, samey.
it is. Yeah.
Feels very like, this
Very
would fit in with the other video games that 8-year-olds pick up at the store.
Mhm.
Which I guess, good job, good on ya. You know what the kids are buying, but I don't know. It's obviously going to
wishy-washy.
alienate the classic fans, the fans that have been around longer. I'm sure they knew that getting in, so I'm not going to call them unintelligent. I'm just going to...
Stop asking me to do a Scourge voice. Oh god, Jesus.
You're the same... Don't you get that all the time, though?
Yeah, I do, and it's like I don't have one. I just like Scourge the Hedgehog. It doesn't mean I can voice him. I can do Dragon Ball characters.
You can?
I can do some. I don't know if my voice would allow it right now. I mean, kind of. I can kind of do like a Piccolo's kind of, the balls are inert kind of voice. You know what I mean?
The balls are inert. The balls.
My balls, they're inert.
My balls are inert.
Does that mean they don't work? Yes.
Yes. It doesn't make
and
a
like-
bit of difference, guys. The balls are inert.
That's a really fucking old joke.
Goku. Saiyan Prince. No, that was terrible. I'm trying to do the Prince Vegeta. What kind of voice he talks like? Something like that.
Oh my god, do you see the Scourge drawing in the eye scribble in the background?
I do, and I love it so much.
Is that Flames or Pixie drawing that? Can you see?
I can't see. No.
It says their username when they're like scribbling.
Damn it.
I think it might be Pixie.
I'm dying now.
Pixie and Flames do really good facial expressions, but Pixie likes Scourge a lot, so it's hard for me to tell.
That's what happened when Scourge went into like the fucking non-canon dimension after Penders and everyone annihilated him from Archie canon. He just mutated into an abomination.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, now everyone's annihilated from the canon.
That's true. Which is okay, because I don't mind the reboot verse that much. It's alright.
Oh shit, I changed color somehow. I don't know why. Huh.
There, you changed color on me.
The colors feel so wrong.
Flames is drawing.
Did Flames say that? It's me? Or you just
No,
saw
it's
it?
someone confirmed it.
Nice. Thanks, Flames, for drawing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Entertaining the stream when I can't.
It's pretty.
I got a donation! Oh god, I think I got more than one. I saw the
Oh,
notice
Jesus.
like go flying. Oh wait, no I didn't. The notice were just weird. I don't think I got another one. Hey, not that I wanted the Shadow plushie, really, but I do want that Google Doc link. Like, how do you expect me to draw this gay calculator without the reference? I'm an artist, not a miracle worker. Also, you're gay. I think I still have the link copied and pasted. No, I don't. That's a straw poll. Let me just go get it for you. And I'll give you the tickets you deserve too. Just don't let me forget. Okay. Share, can view. Let's post that in the chat so y'all can. Yeah, for those of you drawing along, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna draw fast enough because I'm gonna. Then again, I'm the slowest drawer ever, so you'll probably beat me. Let's see. Back to OBS. She donated $2. $2 gets her 1 ticket, so let's give 1 ticket to Bean. 1 ticket, 1 ticket, 1 ticket to Bean. I have so many windows. Oh my god, which one is it in? This one. Bean. Woo! We got a lot of people in for the raffle, so that'll be fun.
Got another question here.
Sweet.
What do we think of Sonic X's interpretation of Emerl?
I just hate the name, but I like the interpretation. Didn't have a problem with it.
There was one thing that held me back from liking Emerl in Sonic X. Other than that, I would have liked him. Like everything, they pretty much tried their best. It was so weird to see, you know, a Sonic Adventure adaptation, a Sonic Adventure 2 adaptation, and then a Sonic Battle adaptation. That was weird. That was the oddball on the adaptations in Sonic
What,
X.
to put
It was
them
nice.
like back to back, or?
No, it was just weird that they chose Battle at all. Was the game new at the time and they wanted to capitalize on it or something? Because it was just very strange to do a Sonic Battle whatever, storyline. You'd think they would have gone to like Heroes or something, but no, Battle. Very weird. What do I think of it? I would have liked it if Cream didn't beat Emerald. That was terrible.
I like the justification behind it. That makes sense.
I like the justification behind it, yes, but Cream? Emerald's like the strongest character, and for some reason pushing him in the water killed him.
What? No, that's not why he died. He would have died regardless.
Why?
Because they found out that, like, because Cream is the only person who works with someone. That makes so much sense. Sonic and everyone else is like a cocky little asshole, and they're like, I'm gonna do it myself, and that's why they can't beat him. Yeah, it makes sense that a robot designed to like fight people one-on-one would kick everyone's ass, but it's a miscalculation on the person who designed him's part, right?
Oh, but why did the water kill him? The water, he blew up.
I don't necessarily think the water killed him.
But then that's suggesting that Cream's kick killed him.
I mean, he did get the shit kicked out of him.
Up until that point, he didn't. He was kicking their ass, and he didn't take a single blow. And then Cream comes over and gives him a little tootsie. Fucking whatever.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. We don't know his durability, because he really didn't take any hits until that moment. His durability...
That's what I mean. X, for some reason, likes to say that Cream...
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it, because when a Gizoid is designed to, like, win every fight, he doesn't really look like he's built to be durable.
It's weird. Because I would assume, based on what we saw in battle, he can take intense punishment.
But we never saw it until the only time he got hit was literally when he got hit by Cream.
That's what I'm saying. X interprets it that way. But the games show us different. The battle showed us that he gets his ass beat throughout the whole game. And he's fine. He gets hit by Knuckles.
That's fair, but as long as there's a consistency within the interpretation, I don't have a
within
problem
the
with it.
interpretation, sure. I just thought it was very weird that they chose that route, but like you said, I like it. It's kind of a bittersweet thing that Cream would finish him off. That is pretty cool.
And they're also best friends. That's fucking awesome. I don't know, man. I disagree. I like it.
I do.
It makes it emotional, right? Like who
is.
else? Sonic wins. I win.
The whole like tear thing from Emerl as he was sinking and Cream and stuff getting upset was emotional. I always found it weird. Weird is the word I will use. I found it weird that they went that road. But you know, that's okay. I just wish that they would have gone with more. I don't know. More badass Emerl. I don't know.
More akin to the Sonic battle.
Background. Yeah, you know, the kind that can just stand as one of the strongest characters in Sonic lore. Because I've always considered Emerl one of the strongest characters in the Sonic franchise. Like, it took Sonic everything he had, and it still didn't beat him. Emerl had to kill himself. Emerl literally had to implode himself because he knew Sonic couldn't defeat him. He said, I'm too dangerous, I'm gonna kill myself. Sonic was like, no, don't. Boom, gone. Fucking imploded.
I don't know which one I like better. They're both pretty good interpretations, honestly.
Yeah.
I like how clever
it comes down to
the Sonic X one is.
Yeah, the Sonic X one definitely tried to take it another route. Oh, the Scourge is now gone from the ice scribble.
I'm sure they'll replace it with something even better. Don't you worry. They never disappoint.
Yeah, there's the point I think I'm going a little bit towards. Jackor said in the chat, he felt like Sonic X killed Emerl a bit too quickly. Like, he was no sooner introduced, and then he just kind of went... or whatever. It was weird. I thought he would have stuck around for longer. That would have been cool, if he would have stuck around for longer.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's Sonic X and anime pacing.
Yeah. It was technically, the battle arc was more filler, if anything. The battle arc was kind of like a filler arc.
Oh, yeah, it was filler.
Mm-hmm.
And that just sucks, right? I wish there was, like, a canon for Sonic to follow, but there really isn't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at those hands. You draw those hands.
Thanks. More questions, chat.
Yes, chat. Give us all the questions. I need to check my notifications on Twitter. Oh my god. Sonic shows linking me and you on Twitter, well, he's tagging us on Twitter, is something quite amazing. But
we'll see it at the end of the stream, don't you worry.
Yeah, exactly.
We're saving it.
Mofos.
The coolest Bean is drawn in the ice scribble. I expect great things. Don't fuck it up, Bean.
It begins, right?
I think Sonic X should have just went for it and did Sonic 06 story.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have just went for it. Even though it could have, like, really been terrible. I think they should have just went for it. Whatever.
It would have been weird. I feel like Elise could have interacted more with Chris than she did Sonic, though.
They would have done. They would have pulled an SA2 interpretation and made Chris Sonic.
That
or sorry,
made
made Chris Elise.
Like the love interest or something, or... I don't know.
They probably would have cut out the kiss because of TV regulations, I think.
Aww, that's the bit I want to see, though.
They probably would have made it like a hug, or I don't know.
Nah,
Chris would have been
Elise.
Elise. There's no way. So they would have found a way to seal Iblis inside of fucking Chris.
Hell yeah.
They need to include Chris, and it's just easy with that. Oh yeah, we'll just switch out Chris for Elise. Make him part of a long line of, like, royal family members that he didn't know.
Oh, you could say Chris, like, Elise shows up and says Chris is, like, actually her, like part of her royal bloodline, but he never knew.
I mean...
And then they all go to Soliana.
I wouldn't have a problem with it in terms of, like, they have to implement Chris somehow, and I can't think of a better way to do it than that, and I don't really like Elise too much, so pick your poison, right?
People like to say Elise would have been better if she was a hedgehog, and I like to say no.
That won't fix the problem.
It doesn't fix anything.
I mean, it fixes a little bit of it.
It fixes the bestiality issue, yes.
It fixes it for the average viewer, not for the Sonic fans, though. Another donation. Sonic Jeans donated $1. Hello, Evan. Do you mind if I could join the drawing group someday? Also, put on the Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 Eggman theme. I really like it. All right, Jeans. Just so you know, $1 doesn't get you a ticket, but thank you so much for the donation. One ticket is $2, but I will play your song because I like you.
Because
Also,
you're cool.
you just reminded me that I have to give whoever donated first a bonus ticket because I always forget that, but I didn't forget. So we're going to give the person who donated first, which I still have a record of that, thank God. So Ceci donated first, so she gets actually an extra ticket. Congrats, Ceci. Extra ticket. I will play that song for you. Let me just find it. It's Eggman theme from
Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3.
I hope it's on YouTube.
It is. Tails channel uploaded
Here it is. There we go. Let's go.
It's so good. I'm very excited for the FA 3.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be like something really awesome.
It really is, especially because like I love how they're trying to like say that it fits in Sonic Adventure 2, like what he was doing during Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, and they have an opportunity to explain a lot of things and patch up that story and just really like, I don't know, it's gonna be great.
It is going to be amazing. Although everyone's raging because Mike Pollock pronounced fucking Ivo Robotnik incorrect or whatever in the trailer.
What did he say, Evo?
He said Evo. Yeah.
Like the tournament for Smash Bros? If no one made that meme, I'm gonna trademark it. To the patent office, quick!
That made me laugh more than it should. That was great. But yeah, apparently according to Mike Pollock, that's how you pronounce it. He says that he knows an Evo, quote, in the office of Sega with the same spelling, and that's how you say it. So that's his defense. So, you know what Mike Pollock says goes.
I mean, it doesn't really
Whoever
matter
was in
too
charge
much.
of making the trailer.
It's not
did
like a pun that relies on pronunciation too much, does it?
Or just the person didn't have like the balls to go back to Mike Pollock and say, "Oh, you pronounced this wrong."
Quick, just say your middle name something different so I don't look like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He quickly changes his name on his passport. If you two were able to make a Sonic game cough cough better than Sonic Boom, then what would it be and why would you guys make it that kind of game? So do we have to work together or do we make our separate game? That's my question back. What do you think? What do you think they mean by that?
I think two of us together. Is it saying like if you two were able or something?
Okay, playable characters in our game. Let's see. I want Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. That I'm putting my foot down on that.
Must. Yeah. Well, put it this way: we need to break it up into like easier sections. We should just say like multiple playable characters for one. That's an important.
Well, no, but we
thing.
gotta get to details. So we want multiple playable characters. So then, who do you want? I've already said what I want. I mean, we would have made it to this point anyways.
I want Shade the Echidna.
Are you joking?
Shade would be pretty
You
cool,
could.
actually. Then, yeah. Can I just stop for a moment and say, just apologies, like to random cutaway there, but like Shade is a really cool character because like, obviously you've never played Chronicles, or you said you did play
I
Chronicles.
played it.
but
I just didn't get far enough.
Yeah. Well, the thing I always liked about Shade that diversified her was, you know, her weapons that she uses, those laser blades on her wrists. They're called leech blades, and the reason they're called leech blades is because when she attacks someone with them, she actually drains their own life energy and restores her own health with it.
That
So
feels
she
like a
actually
very
attacks.
RPG-ish thing, though.
It does. But imagine it working in a 3D environment. That'd be weird. Like, how would that work? As you attack and deal damage, you restore your own health.
Was it ever explained why
interesting.
she's in that cybernetic suit?
It's just the battle armor that they wear. Like, she could take it off if she wanted, but she doesn't. I don't know. She's constantly combat ready.
Yeah, she's a character that needs to be explored more. I always forget she exists, and I always
I really
pissed.
did like Shade. She was a little bit bland, but I mean, for personality-wise, but other than that, like, from a design perspective and backstory and stuff, it was kind of cool. I liked her. And for some reason, Knuckles knew everything about his fucking Klansman past, even though he never did before.
My phone is blowing up, and I have no idea why. I think it's my Snapchat.
Okay.
I have no idea what it is. Yeah, it's my Snapchat. And all of these people that are snapping me know that I'm streaming right now, so I don't know why they're doing it.
Playable Eggman, says the chat. River Frog, YouTube, YT.
Oh yeah, our game. We have to make a game.
Make Eggman playable again.
So what characters? Do you want Shade? I got Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Knuckles. I want Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. You want Shade?
We should have... Yes, we should have a... I'm trying to take it seriously. We should have a storyline that is a sequel to Chronicles. And, oh wait, we already have that. It's called Sonic Forces. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I'm joking. It's not going to be that. I'm trying to think of, like, well, Shadow, I guess, is kind of a prerequisite nowadays. Like,
I don't know if I want Shadow playable. I don't necessarily know.
It's been so long, though. You know?
I like Shadow as a boss fight, to be honest with you.
It's just, I want Shadow to be playable again and be explored as a character that doesn't need guns. You know what I mean? And just can use, like, a load of chaos abilities and stuff.
Hear me out when it comes to Shadow not being playable. I just think Shadow, like, gameplay-wise, he's tried so hard to distinguish himself gameplay-wise from Sonic. But no matter what you do and, like, how you swing it, he's just Sonic, but a little different. And you could very easily just do him as a DLC kind of thing, which they should do. So I still want to play as Shadow, but I like Shadow's functionality narratively as him having a surprise show up, not knowing where he came from, having a reason to be there, but be a boss fight and, like, really go against what Sonic's trying to do. I don't have a desire personally as a fan to play as Shadow and follow his story, because, to be honest, I don't think there's anything left for Shadow narratively to really explore, unless they introduce something which would, I mean, Shadow the Hedgehog is an example of that. It felt like they were attaching things already to a complete story that was unnecessary to attach.
Yeah.
Like, Shadow's story is cool in 06, but he is just a product of Silver's narrative.
Very true.
He just happens to be involved in Silver's story. And Silver's interesting because his gameplay's different, and he has a different story, and his story can actually be built upon. There's so many questions left for Silver.
I will, in the defense of Shadow in 06, I will say that for a character development perspective, it did add a little bit more for Shadow. It showed what he would do if the world... A character development thing. Like, it showed what Shadow would do if the world turned against him. You know, we learned what he would... How he basically wouldn't give a fuck if everyone became his enemy. We learned about his relationship with Rouge and Omega more, and how they're all basically bros. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. I'll give them that.
I don't know. Because for Shadow... For me, I don't know. Because in 06, that moment, everyone loves that moment of Shadow. But, like, for me, hypothetically talking about what Shadow would do if everyone becomes his enemy, I'm like, fucking show me then. Why don't I get to see the timeline where Shadow tries to fight against everyone? In a future where Sonic died and the government blames Shadow, I guess, or something? I don't know. What is that about?
Yeah,
why do they hate Shadow? What the fuck did he do? He's too strong?
yeah,
Why don't they hate Sonic?
They figured Shadow did it or something.
Why don't they hate Knuckles? Knuckles could have killed... Why is it Shadow's fault? It just didn't make sense.
They're racist. That's it.
Alright, there we go.
Apparently, Nicole says in the chat, apparently Shadow was going to be DLC, and boom. Apparently.
Yeah, and that's fair. Shadow for DLC, 100%. I like that. I like being Shadow. I like his design. I normally like the way his voice is.
There's a character that we could bring back that really does need to come back.
I like his, like, changes to Sonic's gameplay. I just don't think he's in a position currently where he needs an entire story with a narrative, with multiple levels.
True.
I don't know. I don't see the necessity in it. And I love the fuck out of Blaze, but Blaze is the same way.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Blaze so fucking much, but she doesn't have a reason to be playable. Doesn't make any sense.
Their stories are complete. That is all there is to it.
Silver has a hell of a reason to be playable. I have so many fucking questions. So many goddamn questions. He's part of a civilization. Who is there? Is everyone dead?
Well,
How does he know Blaze?
according to... He doesn't know Blaze, I was just 06 being douchey.
What happened to his future after he killed Iblis?
Well, according to how I would see it, is after they kill Iblis and they stop Sonic 06 from happening or whatever, then his future gets fucked by the Ifrit and Eggman Mega, and then after that, it's fine, apparently. Apparently his future is fine now, according to Sonic Colors DS, which is the last time we heard about his future.
Right, but
Apparently
if his future's
is
fine,
just
then what is the future that
rainbows.
he's in?
Yeah. Well, I would just... Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to see
What's
the
it like?
civilization.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
wanna see
remember-
yeah.
I remember reading something on the website of 06 before it came out, when they were promoting it, that Silver was from a future where everyone has
Same.
telekinetic abilities.
Same.
So
I
he's
read
not
that.
even special. He's literally just a regular hedgehog, and he I guess he's just one of the last ones that is alive, so he's not
But
even
in
special.
Sonic's time, he's a fucking hero.
Right, because he
Yeah.
has this ability. But, like, how did they get telekinesis? Point A to point B, fill in the fucking blanks, dude.
Well, I don't know. They just evolved. Mobian human evolution. 200 years might do that to someone.
I mean, yeah, but
guess.
I want to know more
Yeah.
about it, you know? Like, that's
yeah,
just, like...
it would have been nice to see that. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's... I don't know. I rest my
That's
tits
a
in that
definite,
regard.
Yeah. On the topic of characters that you could add to a game, I think Gemerl needs to come back. I'm just saying.
Gemerl?
He's still living with... Yeah, Gemerl.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, cause at the end of Advance 3, he was living with Cream and Vanilla, and we never saw him again. He should come out and fucking help Sonic and the others fight Eggman. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, you can customize me and have all these different moves and shit, like a 3D Sonic battle again.
And that would be interesting, how Eggman would react to that, right? Like, we know that they've made him good, and they've, like, repurposed him so that they have Emerl again, which fills the arc of battle. But then how does Eggman feel about that?
Exactly.
How would he react to seeing Gemerl help them?
Exactly.
We want to
He'd be
know,
like,
man.
you son of a bitch, not another one. Why are all my best robots going rogue?
Well, they're not
What
even
is with
his.
Every time, well, no, General technically is. He built him. He's just based on something that wasn't his. He just kind of took the data, but he made his own, like, pirated version, I guess. Like
He's not even built on the remains? I feel
No.
like he's
There
found
were no remains.
none, huh?
There were no remains. Eggman had a copy of Emerald's data, and he used the data to create General. That's all he had, was AI. And, like, battle data and stuff. Which is good, when you're creating a robot, but it means that General really can't do as much and isn't as durable as the real Emerald.
Oh, interesting
Still,
that you
he
bring
had
up
a
durable
badass-
again.
Friggin' transformation in at the end of Advance 3. That was cool.
He can't really copy skills, can he?
No, I mean, he kind of displayed some spin dash-ish type shit when in Advance 3, I guess. That's about it.
You know, I bet you Eggman was only trying to pull on their heartstrings. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was actually just trying to, like... I bet you if there was dialogue in Advance 3, he would say that he built Emerl again and made him evil to make them hesitant to fight him, and that was the only reason. Which is... I'm down for that. That's a headcanon I can get behind, because it's mine, obviously. But no, like, I just think it makes sense. Because he's not very substantial in terms of strength. Like, he's not like... Why not just do Metal Sonic again? Like, why Emerl, and why so soon?
Yeah, the only time he became a credible threat was in the end, when he took the emeralds and went all non-aggression.
Which everybody would be a threat with all 7.
True.
Provided they can absorb them, which I guess is only robots and male hedgehogs.
Robots can... It's different. There's a difference, like, between super transformation and, like, just a general manipulation of form. The robots are just absorbing it like energy, like, into a machine, and they're powering up because of it, and maybe, undergoing some kind of change. Like Neo Metal Sonic in Heroes. He just used its power. It's not like he's invincible, put it that way. Because Super Sonic and Eggman managed to beat his ass using the fucking Kamehameha thing that Sonic did when he fires Eggman. Pingus Hameha. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. He's still weak in comparison, I guess. Cool though. Big octopus thing with one eye. Very, very, very weird transformation. Probably behind Metal Madness in terms of weird factor.
Yeah, like hedgehog to dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I copied all your abilities, now I'm a dragon. You didn't know that? All of you put together means dragon.
I guess they were trying to say that's because like that was the perfect chaos in him or something, the perfect chaos data. But perfect chaos didn't look like a dragon. He looked like a snake, you know? That was a fucking dragon with spikes that Metal Sonic turned
Sonic
into.
Genes, do you mind if I could draw the drawing group someday? Also put in the, yeah, he said that. Sorry, I'm just realizing that right now. I hope you're still watching Sonic Genes 95. I can't believe I didn't even answer that. Sorry.
No.
What I'm, so I just normally have to get to know you a little bit when it comes to who gets to draw on the iScribble, just to make sure that you don't draw things that are inappropriate, because of course I'm trying to make an archive too, so I can post it on my YouTube channel, and I don't want the whole archive ruined just because someone's an idiot. My original idea was to have everyone be able to draw, but then of course, you know, life hit me and I realized that's not a good idea. So yeah, pop in my Discord. It's in the description. There's a link in the description to the Discord. I'll be hanging out and on voice, so hang out, you know. I'll be able to get a feel for you pretty quick. And of course, if anyone draws anything inappropriate in the iScribble, then, you know, the archive is ruined, and then I just can't post the archive. Whatever, it's fine. It just means we lose an episode and kind of ruin it for everybody. And of course, I'll just uninvite you from the iScribble. That's just how it is, you know? And I'm not going to be mad at you. I'll probably not treat you the same way, because that's what happens. That's pretty much the story about when it comes to being in the iScribble. I finished the line art. I just want to make his one leg bigger, and I think I can manage to do that without fucking it up too much. Each other together we are stronger than any man else can be on their own. So much better than alone. Any more questions, chat? Sonic's in the lead, giving us greater speed. Tails keeps us flying high, stay above trouble. And Knuckles by our side, makes this a safer ride. This is just my opinion, but you could add Amy, because hell of a hammer, she has knocked someone the fuck out. Wait, we're not even done making our game, Scourge. Are you still there? Hello? Did we disconnect? What the hell? Oh, you muted. Wonder why you muted. Maybe something happened. Let's not worry about it too much. I hope he's okay. But we're gonna proceed as intended. Yeah, but he's muted right now, so we're just gonna run this stream. We're gonna run this show. I know that Emerl has light blue eyes. We're gonna continue making that game eventually.
Hi.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, I said I'll be right back.
Oh, I probably just didn't hear it because I'm talking
It's
too
cool.
much.
I was just getting a drink.
Drank.
Drank.
Yeah, we're still gonna make our game. So what's our final list of characters? Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shade,
Gemral.
Are we doing Shadow? Are you gonna trump my opinion? Or are you gonna agree with me?
No, well, Shadow DLC sounds good.
Silver playable?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I can't think of anybody else I'd want.
Yeah, neither can I really. I mean, there was a moment where like I thought like Omega, but that's kind of dumb because you just shoot things. And it's basically what Gemral could do too. So
Yeah, but Emerl has emotional connection
true.
in our
But
hearts.
Omega's funny.
In the comics.
Well, in Heroes he was pretty hilarious. Constantly bitching about all the like crappy robots around him.
Inferior something models. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But nah, Gemral for the win.
Just the best robot character.
Chaotix, ooh, that's a good one. Says the chat, River Frog.
I don't see a necessity for them to be playable, but I like them as like quirky comic relief side characters.
I have to admit that I've always thought Espio has room for cool gameplay, you know, like stealth gameplay.
the fuck? Redo. No, I just like, for some reason, I was coloring and then it stopped working and then. There
You're
we
doing
go.
like the final coloring now.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, we already there.
Damn, son.
Yeah, the design is kind of basic, so I guess I spent more time on the pose because I was just like, well, I mean, I'm gonna try and draw a good picture anyway. I mean, that just means that people like the way that Emerl is. Whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get mad at them for that. I like Emerl too.
Like I said, this is like Gemerl if he transformed back into Emerl. And I like that. It's a neat idea. Crawling in my skin.
These words they will not hear. I was searching everywhere. Suddenly more questions in the chat.
You know what fucking game I want? Sonic game? Which they'll never make, by the way, ever.
Oh,
Me
we
and
have to make
Nicole
our
talked
game.
about this.
Yeah, what?
I want Sonic Warriors.
What's that?
You know, like Hyrule Warriors?
Oh, yeah, I could do
want
it
a
if it was
Sonic
online.
Muso game. Like, just a shitload of playable characters and DLC that you could just run around and beat the crap out of everything. That'd be awesome.
If it was online, I'd be so down.
You'd have these huge maps you could run across, so there'd still be that element of speed. You know, you could have all kinds of cool modes and stuff, and all different enemies you fight. You could have Dark Gaia creatures, Eggman robots, gun robots. So you could have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a fan servicey type of game. Yeah, I'd be down.
All kinds of DLC that could add all kinds of
Oh wait, I
characters.
guess that's our
Imagine playing
game.
as-
That's our game.
Yeah, that could be the game.
our
Imagine
game made
characters
together.
like Chaos Zero being playable again. Or the Werehog. The Werehog in a beat 'em up game.
yes.
Oh, it'd be so good.
And it doesn't really have to make narrative sense.
Because they're just there. It's just for fun. That would be nice. Playing as Eggman in a Hyrule Warriors style game would be
Oh
funny
my
because
God.
Eggman. Imagine what Eggman would do. He'd have like all these machines that he could summon and stuff. He might even be able to just summon the Death Egg robot and just go into it and then smash stuff up.
Smash it up.
How does it feel to hear your childhood voice talking shit to,
To you. Oh my god.
I'll never stop quoting that video. Or that stream, rather.
If you just follow me in my dreams. My memes.
Jamie put up a blue heart, so I assume he agrees.
Agrees with.
The Sonic Warriors thing.
Yeah, I think that's our game. I guess there's no story, right?
Well, I mean, you could have a story mode, like a pretty basic story mode that might incorporate all of the characters, but maybe not like the DLC ones that are weird, you know, like Werehog and stuff. Just the main cast, and there could be some kind of plot that involves, I don't know, time travel. Because Sonic seems to love time travel.
Okay, now I need to figure out how we're gonna color these legs with the blue, the regular color scheme, but it's the blue legs.
Everyone go and spam Tecmo Koei to make Sonic Warriors. Go to their Twitter right now and spam them. Tecmo Koei, make Sonic Warriors. Sega, partner up with them, do it.
This theme song is so creepy. It's Amy's theme song from Adventure. I don't know if I like it.
But SA1 one. Well, actually, when I say SA1, there's only one fucking version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of creepy. It's the whispering. It just ain't right.
It was
Something
so
about
cute. I had to shave it. In my perfect Amy redesign live stream, I did a dramatic reading of the lyrics. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't.
Now you know, and now you can't unhear that fact.
I will never sleep again.
I hope you don't.
Flames is drawing something in my scribble, and I don't know what it is. It scares me, though.
That's what he does. He scares ya. Wanna be a
Holy
wonderful
moly.
girl. I'm not simple-minded.
I'm looking for more questions in the chat, yo.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Give me some.
Was there more in the tweet here?
Not that I know of, no.
Damn.
We're exhausting our supply. God damn it. What the hell? Skinny Big is on Twitter because Nabrock's cool like that. And where the hell were the questions in case I missed one? Come on. I keep getting likes on the fucking thing I put up earlier about my cameo in Time Twisted. Because that happened.
Cameo in Time Twisted.
Time
Yeah,
Twisted.
that was cool.
That was weird. Yeah. It's awesome, though, I
How'd
love
you
it.
sign that up or
Well, it's
sort
just
that out? Get
The
that.
guy, Overbound, he watches my stuff. He liked my Metal Sonic video, and he likes my theories. And it's particularly like he was talking about the Metal Sonic one, because Time Twisted is kind of a lot to do with Metal Sonic and CD, and he just figured it'd be appropriate. He was just like, it'd be appropriate you being in there. I was like, okay.
I mean, if you say so.
And thus, Classic Me was born, because it's Classic Sonic, so that's Classic Me.
Oh my
That's before I had facial hair and smoke.
Don't you mean Pixel
classic.
Sonic or Pixel SegaScourge?
Oh, damn. That's what they're calling it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And modern Sonic is Legacy Sonic.
Then what's Adventure Sonic? I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I think
Moist.
Adventure Sonic is a thing, but it's a thing about as much as OVA Sonic is a thing. That's what I say.
The Hick Sonic. The Southern Sonic or whatever. He was very southern in that film. I don't know what was going on. Mr.
He was
President,
Southern?
what
Oh.
seems to be the problem?
But he was Irish.
Yeah, I know the voice actor was Irish, but he didn't he sounded Southern American, you know?
What seems to be
weird.
the urgent business?
Exactly. Madness. What an odd choice for a Sonic voice.
What seems
That
to
rhyme.
be the urgent business?
And now your business is called to tell us that. The owl, though. I love the owl. The owl is bae. The owl is the third character in Sonic Forces.
I hope so. Oh my god. I'd be so down, but it probably isn't.
The trailer comes out, she's like, Master Sonic!
Mr. Sonic! Oh my god.
By the way, the OVA suggested that... Oh, you wouldn't get the reference. I was about to say something Thunderbirds. If there are any UK watchers in here who understand what that is. Tails' runway looks like something out of the Thunderbirds show. Never mind. It's okay, Evan. The reference is so obscure that you would be old if you knew what it was. Which I am. I am an old man.
Are you older than me?
No. How old are you? I forgot.
Turning 24 next month.
Shit, I'm turning 23, not next month. This year.
Do you just mean like an old soul?
Yeah. You know, sometimes when you feel 50, but you're not.
Yeah. Well, that was complicated. I had to convert color schemes there for a little while, so that was kind of difficult.
Emerl just has an odd color scheme overall. Like, his default color scheme is a weird choice. I guess there's never been, like, a cream and orange carrot? Orange, good old orange. A cream and orange mixture. It's a weird mixture, but hey, you know. The chat knows what Thunderbirds is, yeah!
I don't.
It's okay. It was basically just about a bunch of guys on an island and form and have a huge runway. Palm trees fold over and a runway comes out and they have rockets and save the world and shit. That's it. Yeah.
By myself, find the freedom. Far away. Find the freedom.
I listened to this song last stream.
I see.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
River Frog says, why do I like Scourge the Hedgehog so much? Because I like how edgy he is. I'm joking. I just like, I don't know, it's just a cool idea, you know, an anti-Sonic. Like, what if Sonic just decided one day, you know what, I have all these abilities and all these powers, but I'm not going to be good, I'm going to be an asshole. It's just an interesting concept. And the fact that, you know, they tried to differentiate an anti-Sonic by making him his own, turning him green and renaming him to Scourge and stuff. I just like his design and I like his attitude. He has this really just don't give a shit attitude. And I like that. And he's the only character in the comics that swears, even though they blurt it out with the, you know,
What does he
weird
say?
text. Well, we never know what he says, like, because they obviously like squiggle it out and stuff. But he got sweep kicked once, and he went like son of a, you know what I mean? And like, at one point his whole team betrayed him. And when the guys walk in, they see Scourge fighting most of his own crew off, like punching them and knocking them away. And there's just a big blurt, so the speech bubble goes, blurt traitors. So you can tell he's shouting fucking traitors.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that's Scourge, man. I love Scourge. He's amazing. Oh, and his super form is Bay, because purple. I mean, that's just such a cool idea for a super form.
It was pretty surprising to see like such a drastic change.
Well, I get why they did it, because Supersonic in the beginning was meant to be like, the point was that it's negative colors, isn't it? Like negative blue being yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So in the comics they decided, you know what, let's go full on. Let's have negative Scourge be, so negative green, purple, white eyes, they're now black. All the red and stuff or whatever on his like the orange on his jacket is now like a darker blue. They literally negatived everything apart from his black jacket.
Yeah, aren't there like
that.
concepts of his
Interesting.
different colors, and they were like
Yeah.
playing with the different stuff?
Yeah. They just took it down a really weird road, and I appreciate that. Purple is an edgy color. I mean, just look at Big, says Decool99. I mean, Big is like the most powerful Sonic character in the canon. We all know this.
When I first saw Big, I didn't think his personality would be what it was. He looked like he was not gonna be like that. I don't know, like, almost Vector looks like he would behave like Big does. Like, very silly and just, like, dumb and slow. Like,
I don't know what I expected, honestly, from Big when I first saw him as a kid.
he looked mysterious. And, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, his facial expression didn't look as friendly as he ended up being.
Ooh.
What?
Some of the stuff on Twitter right now to do with the stream. Cool.
Are people drawing?
People are doing the arts. And one of them that I just saw,
Don't spoil me.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that the guy who did it, his name is SonicFan24, and yeah, his design is really cool when you see him. I like that, like the way he's kind of taken what you're doing and it sort of interpreted it in his own way. I like that.
That's what they normally do.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's one of the best parts of the stream, is looking back at other people's stuff.
Yeah, like it's so good. It feels like a massive collaboration.
I can't really interact with the chat right now because I'm making sure I get all the colors right. Because to be
Yeah, I'm
honest,
just-
don't.
Look at the chat.
I don't know what his colors are.
Yeah, you got it. Hi, Evan. Oh my god, love you. Big's been fishing for more pussy. That's true, he was.
I was fishing for what?
Big was going fishing for more pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a cat, lol. Maybe we'll have a cat character one day that isn't purple, or any remote shade of purple, like lilac or whatever. Like Blaze and shit. Blaze was like similar, to big in the sense that the colors are very close. It's always a purple-ish thing.
But it's a different color of purple.
Yeah, it's a different shade of purple, but it's always purple. That's why, like, Honey the cat, like, even though she's not, you know, canon or whatever, that's weird. She's, like, yellow and stuff. What is it? And then we've got this mysterious cat character in Sonic Forces. So,
You think it's a cat?
Looks like a cat.
I at first said that it probably is a cat or a dog or something. And that I deconfirmed that it was a wolf, but then upon closer inspection of the footage, I think there is like a long bushy tail that you kind of can't see because it's standing upright.
Oh, that could be... You could put anything there. You know what I mean? Because he's got the silhouette, you know what I mean? You could say he's got a huge pole sticking out of his ass, but we'll never know because it's going straight out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah. We just have to wait and see. Like, I just say cat because it's a placeholder, because I think everyone said cat in the beginning or whatever. Like, you know, the whole Bubsy meme.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know what, if it looks like a cat, Sega probably wanted us to think that it looks like a cat, so fuck it. It's also very simplistic looking. But yeah, we'll find out, and everyone will probably cry. Because, you know, Sonic fanbase.
Oh yeah, I know.
Crawling in my skin.
These words, they will not heal. Wounds, not words, fuck.
That's the Sonic fanbase 90% of the time.
Throw it all away. Thank you, nobody can tell ya. Have to end this life forever.
Why do I love that theme for Shadow so much?
Yeah, why didn't they keep using it? Why'd they replace it with All Hail Shadow?
Yeah, it was overused.
Wait, what was? It doesn't... Wait,
All
throw it
Hail.
all away? Well,
No, All Hail.
I don't like All Hail Shadow.
I think it's overused.
I
like
cringe
said.
the moment it comes on. All
Yeah.
Hail Shadow.
It is a very cringy theme. It's
like,
just meant to represent that, like, pure hero route, you know, for Shadow the Hedgehog or whatever, so they used it in OC. But then again, you could have stuck with Never Turn Back if you wanted to be that cool. I mean, technically Never Turn Back was his, like, true ending theme. Could have done Never Turn Back. And, I get why, I kind of get why they don't use Throw It All Away anymore, because it's that theme was more to do with, like, ambivalence or whatever. And there's none of that anymore with Shadow, so... I don't know.
Now it's time to do some shading.
Do that dirty shading.
Yeah, because we're not at 3 hours yet, so... We'll just keep it. All of the doses, dust.
Throw it all away. Break your body, continue.
All of the dust, throw it all away. Think nobody could tell you. Any more questions, guys?
Nope, not at the moment.
Yeah.
The fan base is going to throw it all away, says Ali Marie. Chaos Spirit says, if you don't add me in the iScribble, I'm going to...
What? But I did add her in the iScribble. The Chaos Spirit?
Mm-hmm.
What? Ceci?
No. Yeah.
Ceci, you still have access to it. Just log into your iScribble. I was under the impression you knew how to use iScribble.
See, like, everyone's, like,
Where'd she say
worried about Sonic Forces. I think I've triggered a small chat about it. But, like, I'm one of these Sonic fans that will accept anything the Sonic this, like, Sega or Sonic Team shovel out at me. Like, I will accept it.
It's the
like,
same
I accept
board.
Sonic Boom.
It's the same board.
Exactly.
She's saying it's a different board, but if it's not, it's the same board. The same iScribble board. There's no way.
I don't know what's going on.
It's the iScribble. She says that she can't get in.
No, I know. I just mean I don't know what's going on and why that she can't get in.
Flames, is it Perfect Redesign 2? Because it has to be. There's no way. It's the same one. I literally, when I booted up the board, it had a picture of Ceci going,
Just
fuck
type,
Evan.
It says she's saying just type / invite Chaos Spirit.
That means I gotta fucking stop what I'm doing just to do it.
But she's so adamant, Evan.
And everyone's gotta see the whole window, and it's gotta look really unprofessional.
Flame just says, dude, you chose a different server.
Oh my god, what? How did that happen? I actually didn't do that, guys. I'm gonna switch over to the old one then. I'm sorry, guys.
What the
That
hell?
sucks. How do I get back to my board?
It's P redesign.
Oh my god, I hate life!
There's always got to be a problem.
I'll just log in again. It's fine. God damn, guys. How did I honestly, I don't know how that happened. I have no idea how that happened. It must have like rebooted back to my original settings. I think, oh, I know what happened. I rebooted OBS, booted up the stream. I know what happened. It is my bad. It's fine. Anyway, I'm in the actual board. I'm sorry. It's my fault, like it always is. I rebooted OBS thinking it would save what I did, but it didn't because it's a browser source. Sorry, everyone. Thanks, Ceci, for trying to draw in my stream. I just fucked up. No, because I didn't want to just invite you, Ceci, because I want everyone to have the access that got the access. Like, I want all those same people to still have the access. That was the test stream. Anyway, now that that's done, what were you saying, Scourge?
I honestly can't remember.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, Evan. Nicole's drawing me, well, but it's on Facebook, and no one will ever find out my Facebook. My Facebook name, my real name. Chat again. Ow. Oof, got some controversy in the chat.
What's the controversial?
The thumbnail is better, says River Frog.
Oh, what, than my drawing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do a quick sketch on cam.
Hashtag fuck Evan from UB.
Oh, nice.
What's going on? Guys, why you gotta be so
Rude. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
The thumbnail is good. It's just the thumbnail always has like however much time. I mean, more than like 3 hours. That's for sure. Also, I'm new at drawing on the computer. That's part of the reason why I do this. Is that?
Oh shit! Jamie's leaking my real name in the chat. Oh no! That's actually my real name. That's my real name right there. He's leaked it. I'm doomed. That's it. I'm done. That's my real name. Oh shit! I'm so pissed.
Evan, how did you get the idea to do these perfect redesigns? That's really genius, dude. Thank you. I didn't necessarily think that it was like a really good idea when I started. Normally, a lot of my ideas I'm insecure about. Probably, I'm sure that you guys can relate in that regard too. I don't feel very confident about the idea, but then I just try it. So what happened with this is all this talk about Adventure Sonic, Classic Sonic, OVA Sonic was going on, and I just kind of got tired of it. So I'm like, let's just see what happens if we all try to agree. And a lot of people showed up to this first like test stream I did of it, like the perfect Sonic design. Like I think 80 or so without any streaming momentum or barely. I scheduled it for like the night of, but I decided to do it the day of. Tons of people showed up, like 80, like I said. So that was like, okay, let's see if I can like make this a thing. Like, can I keep this going? Will people keep showing up? And people kept showing up, so then I kept doing it. And that's pretty much it. And then people wanted to be guests. They're like, oh, I have this idea for this, what you can do in your next one. And then that's kind of where it branched out. Like, Scourge here approached me with the idea of doing Emerl. We just talked about it. We're like, how are we gonna do Emerl? Is it possible to do Emerl? Is there enough designs to do Emerl? Yes, there is. My only hesitation with doing Emerl is would anyone show up? And as I predicted, not as many. And a lot of you guys showed it up, and I'm glad. What I'm noticing is more people are interested in doing are having a redesign of a female character, and I don't know why yet. Still trying to figure that out. I mean, once I figure it out, I'll capitalize on it and whatever. I want to provide content that people want to see. I don't want to believe that it's simply because it's a female character. I'm not ready to accept that quite yet. That's the long-winded answer to your question.
It was a good answer, Evan. It was very in-depth. And I respect that.
Thanks. I mean, you would. You're the theorist.
Thank you. Yes. I was doing a poll on Twitter to see which name people recognize me more by. The SegaScourge portion or the Sonic Theorist portion of my name. And currently the winning vote is the SegaScourge portion. So, yeah. There's a reason I'm asked that, but I'm not going to say what it is because I could give stuff away. So.
Oh my god. So afraid of spoiling your newest video.
No, it's not for the newest video. It's for something related to my channel that I can't say. It's like internal shit.
You're closing your channel.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, fuck. Evan, why'd you have to stay it, man?
You're quitting YouTube.
It's out.
When did you start YouTube, like making like serious videos? Not when you made your account.
In February, I think. February last year.
Damn, so you're relatively new.
I'm so new, yeah.
I'm 10 years, dude. And you're already like catching up to me. I took a break. I went away for like years.
Fine.
Decided to go to school. Dumbest decision of my life. Kids, don't go to school. Just kidding. I liked school. Go to school. Don't not go to school. How about that?
I feel like some people, like, I feel like they hold it against me because I catch up to them in subs, and I'm like, please don't.
No. You found a thing that you're good at.
Like,
that's what I'm hoping this
like
is for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it's really caught fire yet. I think what I like about this is literally no one I know is doing it, so I'm just gonna like run with it until somebody fucking destroys me, and then I'll quit and cry and whatever.
I need to get you like guest appearing on one
Sorry,
of my
who?
videos.
Get who?
You.
Oh, me guesting on your videos. Sorry, I just didn't actually fully hear what you said.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd love to. I don't know necessarily what I would do in terms of like theory. Like I want to be able to contribute to your content. I just don't necessarily know what I'd provide.
It depends on what kind of subject matter it would be as well. Like what it might appeal to you. Because I know when I had Digi Valentine on, he just wanted the script. Like he didn't mind. He was just like, I'll read what your theory is. Like we'll break it up into sections and we'll just read each of our parts off. So
I'd like to really like get playful with it. I feel like people know me for like just like my old skits. And I think the only way you'd be able to capitalize on like taking advantage of what people want to see content wise is like if you like were talking about a hypothetical situation in a theory that kind of ended up sounding funny, and then you, like I would just like play it out in a really funny way. I think have a little skit that's kind of just, I don't know, I can't really think of anything specific off the top of my head, but I imagine a little aside where like, you know what, I'll just leave it to Mardik to describe what this would be like. Hey, Shadow is good. Like just a really like quick, sketchy, little weird skit. But still factual, still educational, still in line with what you're speaking about. But
yeah,
there's plenty of ridiculous things in Sonic that don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but no, I see what you mean. You'd want more like which is cool. That's pretty much, I think, all I'd be able to provide. Not necessarily. That's not necessarily saying it's the best idea. It's just kind of all I think I'd be able to help with. Well, I mean, we'll just wait and see, because like I feel like it's gonna get there. I have people on like a backlog, like people who I want to get in. And I remember you, I swear you said it on Twitter once or joked about it or something, and I took it very seriously.
I probably did, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yes, I'm doing that. But,
did you write me on the list?
No. Yeah, basically.
On a
It's not
list.
like a long list. It's like 3 people, I think. So
Yes.
yeah. And obviously Nicole's like, if you ever do a Rouge theory, I'm like, okay.
Can you imagine you didn't use why do I not know Nicole's name? Okay. If you just didn't, you just went, yeah, I'm gonna go with Evan. I couldn't think of anyone else I knew more that knew more about Rouge than Evan. Yes, I know a lot about Rouge. I'd love to talk about Rouge with you. Nothing better than 2 men talking about Rouge on the internet. Let's go.
Someone in the chat wants you to roast them.
Hunbun draws? Aha, yeah, I figured. Hunbun. No. Hunbun, yo, why are you inside?
Why is your name Hun? You aren't a honey, and nor are you a bun.
Have
of any
another
kind.
honey bun. You honey? This is why I don't roast people. Because I can't.
I think that was a feasible, that was a good attempt. I like that.
You're just too nice.
I try my best.
You don't have
Someone
to.
said Eva, don't roast me. Eva's like your female name.
That it probably would be, yeah.
Yeah. It's canon, guys. Checking things like Twitter for stuff.
Don't worry,
And
we're
more
almost at the
questions.
end. The streams always get like
That's
this.
looking really nice. That is nice. I actually really like that. It's growing on me, even though he would have been kind of wet. But, you know, that's okay. I can
Well,
live
you
with
know,
it.
we gave them the options and they chose to not use
We
them.
gave them the option and they chose to fucking not to, but that's okay.
They chose to fuck it up in the end. Botch it up. Oh god, blue screen everyone. It's okay. Calm down. Activate Windows. I know. Every stream. At least once. Okay, it's official. Evan is a tranny. What? I don't know what I'm missing in the chat. Maybe I don't want to know. Night of the Wind. I'm down. Oh, my hand's getting sore. Oh my god.
The carpal tunnel sets in.
Ow! Just all at once too. It didn't like slowly creep up. It just like ow
It was
right
like,
now.
"Hey, bitch."
Oh man. Ugh. We are but basic bitches, Marduk. Nice. And far like a thought I run into the heat of day, like a knight I fight till the fight is won in the race. It'll be exciting to see who wins the raffle. Because somebody win in $20.
Yeah.
And if they don't win, that'll be really tragic. Oh shit. Show the power.
Someone just said, Evan, give your baby killing hand a break.
I don't kill babies.
I don't kill babies.
Who drew that in the iScribble saying I can't draw? Is that Ceci?
Yes, I believe so.
She like begs to be in the iScribble just so she says I can't draw.
Wait, is it Ceci? Hold on, let me scroll back up. Someone said something and I think I missed it. Wait, hold on. Where's the little moderator thing? It might be... is Ceci Chaos Spirit?
Yeah.
Because she said I can't fucking draw.
Fucking. That's her thing recently. Yeah. Okay, time to do the eyes, and then we're done the drawing, everyone. I did shading because I had extra time. Might as well have.
Give them some of that, like, white gleam.
Oh, yes.
The white gleam. Never complete.
What do you think Sega will make in the future?
Me? Wait, did we just get that question?
Yep.
Oh my god. Not Sonic Adventure 3. Done. There you go.
I actually think they will.
That'll be the day. Problem is, it's going to be like a Banjo-Kazooie thing, you know? Where it's like people think they want it, and then it comes out and they're like with a ukulele. It's like, it's such an aged concept now, Sonic Adventure. It's so aged. I feel like people think they want it, but then when they get it, they'll realize that it wasn't the best.
Well, I'm hoping that if they do Adventure 3, they modernize it. You know what I mean? Like, if they do it,
they
like
need to heavily modernize it. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't use the dated ideas. Use the stylistic.
Yeah.
Ness.
That's why 06 makes me sad, because I feel like 06 tried to be an Adventure 3. But it just failed, and it makes me sad. It really, truly makes me sad, 06. Like, I wish 06 would have been a good game, and would have had a good story that's not a mess and has Elise in it.
Well, I don't think there's a person on the planet that doesn't wish that 06 was good.
Yeah, because I like some elements of 06, like story elements, and the game is not... It's, you know, I can come back to 06. It's terrible, but I would rather come back to 06 than something like Rise to Lyric. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's okay, you know? It's just also a piece of shit. But, yeah, I don't know. And plus, we need a return to darker themes in Sonic, which is why I'm holding out hope for Sonic Forces. See what the story's like. I mean, Eggman's conquered 99% of the world. Does that 1 other percent mean that Angel Island, like Angel Island is the resistance base? That's the 1%.
Alright, well that's the perfect Emerl, everyone. Alright. That's the perfect Emerl. My hand hurts. It's time to go to Twitter to see what you guys drew. Probably better than mine, to be honest. I struggled greatly with this one. I don't draw robots well. And
I think
all of Emerl's poses consisted of this. I am fighting robot. And that really, like, the dynamic one is the Sonic Channel art. And that's the only other time he was drawn. And I ended up making my own pose, but like I like to have one that's as an example, because it just, I mean, I think I worked well with what I had. I think if I were to draw this again, I would have tilted his head in a different way to make the pose more dynamic, but he's a robot. He's always stiff in every drawing he's in. So, I don't know. I don't know if I could have done much better than what I see here. Anyway, let's pop to Twitter. Keep drawing the eye scribble. We're gonna come back. I need to change the way my camera's lined up so we can look at Twitter properly. All right, let's go back to Twitter. Let's see which one has Twitter. Which one has Twitter? One of these has Twitter. There it is. Okay, let's plop Twitter over here. Oh shit! All right, here we go. Let's go to Twitter to check my notifications. My eyes are filled with curiosity.
That one main piece of art that I saw.
Alright, my notifs. Let's go through my notifs. Let's see here.
Which I do.
On a scale from 1 through 420, how much of a tranny are you? 100%. Sonic Fan. Sonic Fan 24, Tiny. This is the one you were talking about. I like the amount of orange.
Yeah, same.
Tried out one Copic challenge with Mardikinson's perfect Emerl redesign. Oh, I love that.
Hang on. Let me look that up while he's talking about a second.
Copic?
No, hang on.
Why won't it let me retweet it?
One marker challenge. He used one marker.
Oh.
It's a one marker challenge. That's what Google's telling me.
Oh.
But I like the idea that he could be completely, like, orange. Because it makes it like he could almost shape... It looks like he could shapeshift it to something else. It's nice.
Okay, I'm not done my best Emerl because I got to the stream late. I'll be done sometime this week. Love, Sad Sinner. It's okay.
It is okay.
Alright, let's see. Beep, beep, I'm a robot. Hashtag fuck Evan. Hashtag Emerl. Good job, River Frog. Good job. Let's keep going. Sorry, I'm watching Emerl live stream. Almost missed it. Sorry, Mardiculous. That's Ghostly Rouge. That's not even Emerl. Oh, whatever. And then I already liked that one. This is Matt's. Whoa, is that a perfect robot? That's amazing, at Mardiculous. Good job, Matt. Thanks. He has the eye open. That's interesting. And he did the coloring a little differently. But I kind of like that too. Damn.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up.
My face when Evan didn't save Silver / Blaze for the 420 stream. I really like this. Oh my god. Whenever people draw the perfect Silver and Blaze design together, I get so happy. I don't know why. Impeccable timing. Fuck Evan, am I right? I love that. That's so cute. Thanks, Allie. Something went wrong with the retweet. Why? Hopefully I remember to retweet it later. It won't let me retweet it. I don't know. Maybe it's deleted. Let's keep scrolling down. Hercules. Nice. Thanks, Sonic Show. Spending all that time in Photoshop to make that nice meme.
I saw that earlier.
I flipped him off. If God doesn't exist, then explain this. That's from when I was hanging out on Omegle with Nika. It's me praying and then me ascending. Awesome. Google Doc, please, Sweaty. I don't look at Twitter during the stream. Please, Dad. What's this? Something went wrong again. I don't know. At me, you basic Sonic YouTuber. Who is this? And why are they all deleted? I don't know. They have 22 followers. The art looks cool, though. Okay, notifications. My Twitter is behaving really strangely. Oh my god, Bean! That is so cool. I had to rush. Wanted to make it look kind of cinematic looking, as I usually prefer Evil Robo Boy. That's so cool. Holy crap.
I can't see it yet. Fuck.
You'll get there. Don't worry. I'll just keep...
Actually, wait. I can just go to your Twitter. It'll
The
be
one
on
who
there.
beat Emerl. Let's see. Keep scrolling
Wow, these are
down.
nice.
I know.
Beans is really good. Wow. I just saw Beans straight away. Holy crap.
Oh, that's everybody so far. I'll just update my notifs to see if anybody else
Matt, that's very nice.
used the right eyes, because I thought the ones I used were better for the picture. They are really cool looking, to be honest. Those eyes are looking really cool. And people always bend the rules anyways, and I'm okay with that.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Quick sketch of how I would think future Sonic would look like. Hope you like it. By the way, yeah, I was Sonic Jeans 95. Would love to join Discord. Yeah, join it. We'll hang out later. Like right after the stream. So if there's any last minute people that want to be in the raffle, do so now. Or if there's any last minute, like if your drawing is in process, just tweet it. Tweet it at me. If you're not even done, just, you know, screenshot it really quick, just so that I can feature it. I can feature you, and then finish it up later. And I'll still retweet it later. I just want you to have a chance to be featured on the live stream, to be able to say that you took part. And, you know. So yeah, see, there we go. Failed for the stream. Wow, that looks rad. I love... You know what? I think this is the perfect Emerl. I think we took Emerl and we made him a little bit better. I think we made him a little bit better. It's a little different, but it's that much better. So... I don't know.
I can live with that, even though he doesn't have a cool blaster for an arm, or a staff. Or any of the stuff I put on the slot.
So we'll give people like about I'd say 2 more minutes to just post their art, because I know I was a little bit faster this time around. And then I'll do the raffle, and then we'll call it.
This was good. This was very nice.
Shit. Also, you guys like my new old headphones? I had to tape them up because the fabric was ripping off, and I replaced the little soft parts of the headphones because they were also falling off with my other ones where the adjustable part just broke, because I shouldn't be taking studio headphones out and walking around with them. Not only does it make me look like a loser, but they can break, and they broke, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. This is just filler conversation for people to get their last minute donations for the raffle or get their last minute drawings in. By the way, the raffle: 1 ticket, $2, 2 tickets, $3, 4 tickets, $5, 9 tickets, $10. We've got somebody with 20 tickets in there It's gonna be pretty tragic if they don't win. One more minute for last minute entries of the drawings. I don't think we're gonna get really anybody else, but I thought I'd give you guys a chance just in case you needed to save it real quick. That Sonic design is really fucking cool though. I really liked it.
Beautiful.
Oh, we're just getting some likes and some retweets of the other drawings, pretty much. Hey, Newt, you're always late, but at least you made it for the end. Just got a few more seconds for people to submit their art. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna do the raffle. So I'm gonna get all the names in the raffle and see who wins. So tell your friends that donated, if they're still around, that we're gonna do it. And they want to see if they won, so let them know. I need to find out what frickin' I got Meta B in there. Here it is. There's where I put the names. Alright, let's see. Copy all these names. Scroll down. And then we got one ticket for Bean in there. It's pretty funny. Alright, now let's go back to this window. Random name picker. We're going to put that on so you can see that I'm doing it. Alright. I want to see the chat's reaction to said winner, so we're going to put on the chat again. Alright. You ready for this? Drum roll. If Bean wins, I think that's going to be so fucking funny. Wait, drum roll. Who wins the Shadow plushie? And the winner is Dragonian Might, which is to be fair because Dragonian Might donated $20. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out today. I hope you had fun. You know, if you're still, you know, drawing, just tweet at me. You know, it's fine. I don't know the time of the next Perfect Design stream, which is happening next Thursday. So follow me on Twitter at Mardiculous, the same thing you were tweeting at all night. And I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. I don't know the character yet. Comment right now what character you'd like to see, because I actually don't have it predetermined right now. I'm gonna have to figure it out really, really quick, but it's no problem. I'll figure it out.
You and me joked about one that you could do on Discord once involving a certain figure in the community that's loved/hated. And do you remember who I was talking about? Who was
that's not enough of a hint.
I don't know how to say it without giving it away.
We'll talk about it after. It's fine.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, comment in the description. There's still. Let me say the ones that I've planned to do that are still left over, and you guys can choose from those. I want to do Big. I want to do Cream. I want to do a Chow. Perfect Chow. I want to do Chip. Perfect Chaos. As funny as that is, I still want to do it. And
Omega?
The perfect third character in Sonic Forces. Gamma. Omega doesn't have concept,
Hell
but
yeah.
Omega does. Or sorry, Gamma does.
Yeah.
And Eggman, that's right. So yeah, some of those. There's still quite a few episodes we got left, even though it seems like I'm running dry. We still got a few left before I want to switch over to a different franchise, like Pokemon or Spider-Man or Dragon Ball Z or Legend of Zelda. There's still a lot of things to do. So smash that subscribe button if you want to see those characters in the future as well. Of course, if there's a high demand for a character and you guys just like won't leave me alone about a specific character, I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna do it. And thank you guys so much for all of you who donated. Ceci, thank you so much. Ceci is a really good supporter. Nico is a really great supporter. Beck, I just met you and I love your space wall. The Sonic Show, put me on your show. Dragonian Might, which I just found out is Shine. Congratulations, Shine, for winning. Thank you so much for the thumbnail art, which he's the one that did the thumbnail. Thank you so much. And Nicole, as always. And Nika, which is Bean. Nika, you little jerk. She calls me a loser all the time, and it's not actually annoying. It's funny. That's just my sense of humor. If you guys don't know that, I like to be mean for fun. I love you all. Yes. Thank you so much. And any last turds, Scourge?
Many, but I'll save them for the bathrooms.
Awesome.
Other than
what
that,
a way to go
yeah,
out.
This was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna hang out on the Discord after this, so follow the link in the description to the Discord. I'm gonna hang out in the Discord. I just need to stop managing things for a few hours before I go to bed. Are you gonna be there, Scourge? You don't have to be.
It's nearly 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Call it a night.
All right, sleep well, dude. Have a good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
well, yep. See you guys later.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, I'll talk to you briefly on Discord before I, head
Yeah,
back.
sure. Why not? Just say good night, everyone. Yeah. Anyway,
Alright, guys.
have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Mwah! I don't know why I did that. It's really weird and uncomfortable. I'm sorry, everyone.
Jeez.